Well, that would help if I turned on the right mic. Here I am. I am live. Live-oo, live-oo. Alright, I just gotta shill this out, though. Shill time. How do I check my channel to get it so I can shill my stuff all over the social media? Yes, I see that you couldn't hear there. You should be able to hear now. Because I switched my mic. I upgraded my mic. And by that I mean I upgraded my mic's, software. And it killed everything. So I'm just tweeting out right now saying, live with some Pokemon Brilliant Diamond grinding. Come hang out. There we go. Perfect. I can tweet that out. And I can tweet it, put it onto my channel here. Alright, there we go. Cool. Let me get my headphones and everything. Don't shirk off online classes too much, because that's bad. So I say that as a teacher. So, we are going to be grinding. It's going to be fun. So I'm mostly just here to talk and have fun while I try and get roughly 30 more of the mysterious shards. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of this. A lot of going back and forth here. So yeah. Because our goal is to collect those mysterious shards to unlock rare Pogies. And once we get all the rare Pogies, we can do the boss. Well, hello there, Tyler. How are you doing today, Tyler? Alright. So essentially, my job is going to be trying to get mysterious shards in here, which are kind of like red glowy shards. There's small ones, which are 2x2, and large ones that are 3x3. The large ones are ones that count, they count for 3 of them, so if I get one that counts as 3. I think I could show my bag right here. So Mysterious Shard S, small shard that emanates an enigmatic power. Inside you see the pattern looks like the Romanus Rose, as well as an L here. Again, it's worth 3 small ones. Essentially, you can hand in 3 of the Mysterious Shards for a Game Boy cartridge, which lets you get different legendary Pokemon. Yes, his name's Big Tony. And those Game Boy cartridges let you get legendaries, and I will need to get enough to get all the legendaries, which is in total 39, I think it was 39 small shards, and then these are 3 of them. So right now I have technically I have 4 legendaries I can get, because if you get all of them, you actually get a bonus boss battle against Origin Form Platinum Giratina, which you can then beat and then turn your Diamond Giratina into a Platinum Giratina. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. I've been avoiding all Pokemon leaks, but I did see today's stuff about the special time's on. I did see today's video with the forms, and so as such, I know there's new forms for the starters, but I haven't seen them, and I've only had 1 new Pokemon leaked for me. Okay. Where is... Oh! Is that a fossil? Oh my god, it's an odd keystone. Okay, well that'll be useful later. I'm also going to be talking to trainers down here so that I can get a Spirit Tomb. Adrian doesn't know what Pal World is. He hasn't seen that indie Pokemon game where you get to fire machine guns with Totoro ripoffs, and it has the most blatant ripoff Pokemon I think I've ever seen, which is wild. Half of them look straight ripped off from something. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna be talking about the new forms of anything for Pokemon, because I want to go in unspoiled. Yes, my trainer, yeah, I was very happy that they had a black hat costume. Yeah, I have to wear the punk outfit, but I look like me, which is cool. Hello. All right, multiplayer. I do like the fact that it is straight up an MMO Underground. I didn't believe they would do that. But it's, you just log in and there'll be like, you know, a couple people in there with you. And so that's good. I'm going to mostly avoid the boxes because they take out my time. And time is a resource when bonus time is going, which is a new thing here. When you collect 40 diglets, the bonus time starts, and you can find different items, and shiny Pokemon are easier to find. Not that I'm looking for shiny Pokemon, I'm mostly looking for just regular time. Adrian, you don't have Arceus right now. Why would you lie on the internet? What are you? Someone problematic? I'm gonna have to... I didn't pre-order it because I didn't know I'd be here. So I'm going to be... I'm gonna be like running out Friday morning to Walmart to try and get it. The boxes contain statues for your base there. So if you want to get... I already have a ton of them. Nope, the bonus time is 4 minutes. 4 minutes exactly. Yeah, so it is timed, so you want to go quickly. I mean, they recommend not to get, like, even the gems here, but I'm not too worried. Let's get those there. Those go quickly. The boxes have, like, a long gotcha opening thing. Oh yeah, you get a lot of jade statues, but there's also, apparently it also increases your chance the mysterious shards. I have so many statues I really don't care about. Okay, so let's look here. What's that? I don't care about that. Come on. Nothing there. That's just the box. I mean, what if he has a Bidoof named Arceus and the people of Sinnoh made it so? Well, then that would be the Angry Minyu myth, which I made that exact comparison in the Fate Let's Play of naming a Bidoof Arceus and, like, worshipping / sacrificing it. Oh, red? Nope, that's just a red one. Red is the color we get excited for, because that means it might be a... might be one of the gems I need. Like, so far, I did about an hour, and I got, again, like... Okay, bonus time's up. I got 9 small ones and 1 big one, so... And this path I discovered, if I keep walking it, I run into Diglets, too, which means that I can get them, which is useful. Because the Diglets start bonus time. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, the redstone does look a bit like the one from JoJo. I mean, it always did in the original sprite, too. I mean, it's a red stone. The pre-order from the Nintendo store? I don't know. It's tough with pre-orders, because, like, if you want it guaranteed the day of, it honestly feels like the best way to do that is to just get it on, go out and just try to buy it physically. Pre-orders don't seem to work. Like, pre-orders, it's like, if you're getting it shipped, it's honestly better just try and get it from a store, it seems. Or just get it online if you find with a digital copy. I have no idea. There's a Diglett. I have no idea how the My Nintendo store works there, because we can't order stuff on that, so... I feel like if I wake up early enough and go to my local Walmart, I should almost guaranteed be able to get a copy of it. But the nice thing is, if work goes to work, night check. If worse comes to worse, I can just get it digitally. I just would prefer a physical one, but yeah, the Pokeball bonus doesn't matter a ton to me there. All the really cool stuff that's exclusive are just early purchase bonuses. Okay. Let's see here. Right. Oh. Ah. think that's an Everstone. Well, I never stone. You need to get them to beat the to get to the true final boss, which is Platinum Giratina. He's level 100, and he gives you the Grisius Orb. Hey, got a Lucario gotcha statue. I kind of wish we had cool pre-order bonuses. All we get is a poster. Pretty much true demon ending. You actually go to the distortion world. It's only a single room, but you get to go, like, you can go there right now, but you literally need a Pokemon Platinum cartridge, which you get by trading for these. So then once you get the Pokemon Platinum cartridge, you pop it into the pedestal, and you get to battle a level 100 Giratina there. And then he gives you his orb. It's kind of sick, actually. Like, I think that's a really cool way of, even if they're not doing the Platinum content, it's cool. Plus, I could do clickbait by putting him in the thumbnail there. Not the right red orb. See, I can... See, if it's bonus time, I can get a shiny box, which gives me a jade one. So then if you see here, it's going to be like... Oh, here we go. Get a gorgeous stone box, meaning I get a Jade Oddish. Very cool. Someone will be like, holy crap, it's a Jade Oddish, but that's not me. Giratina's sick. It's like one of my favorite Pokemons. Oh, Lord Helix! He has arrived. There's a 1% chance of getting a Helix fossil, so that was pretty lucky. Actually, fossils are 1% chance, so... There we go, we got a Helix fossil. Okay. I actually did the, I did the ghost house today, in this. The old chateau. And, boy, it was actually remarkably, like... They kind of upped the spookiness a bit. At one point, they added a whisper that whispers in the camera, in like, the audio, and it was actually really scary. Okay. Back then, when Ash managed to befriend in the movies, they actually made me believe... Oh, yeah. I remember that. What's the 40-40 in the upper left? Oh, that's the bonus time. As you run around, you'll find Digletts, and whenever you find a Diglett, it gives you a point, or a Dugtrio gives you 3 points, and it means that basically better items, better odds at finding a shiny Pokemon in the underground, better chances of pretty much just, and you're guaranteed to get some Jade trophies, so that's the bonus time trophy, or bonus time one. It's apparently increases the odds of finding the... Oh, well, look, here's our first one. That's what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for. Those are the small ones. The big one is 3x3 and looks almost more like a shell. So that's what we're looking for there. The Mysterious Shards. See right there, Mysterious Shard S. That's one more. Haha. I'm very happy. So yeah, it's apparently easier to get them in bonus time, but at the same time, I don't know 100% because I've got a whole bunch of them out of bonus time. It does not increase the chance of finding a GF. I'm very sorry. Although those couple leaked screens of Gardevoir in Legends Arceus might, actually. Okay. Just very happy. There's Gardevoir. I mean, she was in one of the... She, of course. It was in one of the, like, the first things they showed off was her. I'm very happy. Yeah, the Pokemon Origins episode on it was really good. In fact, honestly, all those Pokemon animated shorts for Pokemon Generations, Pokemon Evolutions, Pokemon, all those there, those are, like, some of the best. But actually, what's even better is the Poketoons. The Gengar Poketoon is amazing, and the Slugma one is adorable. And I'm not making like a Slugma balls. I'm not making a joke. There's actually a, oh my god, a plate. Okay. There's actually that's another 1% chance. There's a really cute one of a little girl going to her grandma's house and trying to befriend the Slugma. It's great. I don't even know what the last one is. Oh, watch Pokemon Evolutions. It's really good. The last episode in particular is incredible because it's basically an adaptation of Pokemon Adventures, like the manga. Like, while it is based on the Let's Go games, you'll understand what I mean when you watch it there, because it's very much closer to Pokemon Legends there, or Pokemon Adventures there. It's great. I really loved it. Trying to avoid the tings. Pale Orb. I feel like finding a GF who's into Pokemon is a ridiculously easy thing. Like, compared to so many media, it's like Pokemon is probably one of the most diverse for fan base. It legit feels 50-50 split. Like, Pokemon feels completely 50-50 split for people who like it, as opposed to, like, you know, other stuff. No, Pokemon Adventures is great. I only read up to, I think I read up to I got up to Ruby and Sapphire, but then I stopped there. But everything up from those are really good there. Definitely when no Pokemon fan GF who cosplays Vaporeon for me. Flame, you're not gonna make me say the copy pasta, because unlike some copy pastas, I do not have that one memorized. I would not say that one. Just do what I do and just go to the manga section of your local bookstore and hang around there. Don't do that. Actually, don't do that. That's a terrible idea. It's a really bad idea because of the fact that last time I went to the manga section, literally I had someone come up and they're like, "Wait, were you my teacher?" And I'm like, and then they like said, "Yeah, you played Jackbox with us." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I know that class." And they were like, "I can't believe I recognized you in the manga section." And I'm looking down and there's like Monster Musume in front of me and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm here to look at One Piece." Absolutely. It was funny. Yeah, there's the whole thing of like trying to pick up girls in the manga section of a local bookstore is the funniest thing ever. Like, it's terrible. Oh my god, it's a large one. Yeah, baby! That's 3 right there. Heck yeah, is this a... Okay, it's not another large one. Nice. That's 3. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So what are we at now? Let's see here. Okay, so we at 10 of those, and then that, so we're at 16. We're at 16 out of 39. Will we get them all tonight? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Because I have, like, a couple days before Legends Arceus comes out. And, boy geez, am I not playing this once Legends Arceus comes out for a while. Arceus, Arceus, whatever you say it. The Pokemon has literally used all the different pronunciations. One Piece is actually fairly popular with students that I've taught. There was a couple of them wearing like I was teaching recently and there was a bunch that had just Zoro keychains on. Arceus, honestly, I just go between whatever. Life's too short to care about pronunciationing Pokemon names correctly. It doesn't help that, like, they sometimes go back and change it. Like, yeah, there's a pronunciation guide, but sometimes it doesn't get updated in time. Alright. I'll pronounce things as I want. I'm not on the clock. Yeah, I mean, you can break down the way that its name is based on, but sometimes they don't care. That's another. Heck yeah. I have got, if we look here, I have found I was really lucky. I found 2 right side by side. It was the best. Don't look at my other pictures. They're embarrassing. Actually, there's nothing embarrassing here. I mean, aside from Luigi Dumpy. But that's fine. Yeah, I did find 2 of them side by side, and I was very happy about that. That got... Oh, is it Reggie Ice again, or did they stick with Reg Ice? Because I hate Reg Ice. They're called the Reggies. Why would it be called Reg Ice? I hate Reg Ice. That one bothers me. Just for the consistency part. It's Reggie Ice. I don't care if there is only one I. It's Reggie Ice, not Reg Ice. That one gets me. I like how I just said I don't care about pronunciation, then you bring up the one that bothers me. You bring up the one that makes me go feral. Yeah, no, Master Duel, you can get a good deck. You can get a good deck pretty quickly from the while being still free to play. 4Kids used Reggie Ice. Battle Frontier on was Reg Ice. No! I hate Reg Ice. I hate Reg Ice. The worst. How do you pronounce Rayquaza? I say Rayquaza. I'm not a fan of Rayquaza. I like Rayquaza. Because it's like, I know it's a Quasar, so it'd be Rayquaza. I don't know. What the frick is that? What is that? What sort of fossil is that? I don't know what that is. That looks like a... I don't know what that is. That is a... Oh, a claw fossil. Oh, it's for Anorith. I love Anorith. Anorith is a good boy. I know he's terrible. Oh, yeah, I love Hydrocity Zone. It's Hydrocity, rhymes with velocity. I don't care what people say. Oh, Tyler's entered the underground. You playing with me, Tyler? You joining? You hopping online to help me? You can actually help people. If someone's hitting a wall, you can go join them and they get free hits wherever you hit. It's nice. It's a useful feature. I don't care about these stones here. The weather extenders. Damp rock. I get so many damp rocks. Dog Trio. Having a fossil gym for a rock... I mean, that's kind of what they do in this. Because the rock-type gym leader uses fossils, and then his dad, the steel-type gym leader, uses the other fossil. Game came out at the same time as SMT5. I mean, they're not even comparable. I mean, this one has so much more going on for it. Can you walk with your demons in SMT? Nope. Rourke, it's Rourke and Byron. Byron's his dad. Anyone here listen to Cam Steady's Poker Raps? I have no clue who that is. And I also don't really listen to rap. I'm way too Caucasian for that. Like, the most rap I listen to, and this sounds terrible, but the rap I listen to is when people mash it up with, like, Sonic music, or it's about Sonic music. Sonic rap. Zone Runners is really good. Shout out to Digi. Want to watch? Oh yeah, no worries. Don't stay up. I'm literally just grinding and just doing this so I can talk. Okay, yeah, Lotus Juice. I don't even know if I would count that as real rap, but he's great. Lotus Juice was here apparently for a convention, and I would have absolutely loved to listen to him live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We're just grinding. We're chatting, talking, grinding, all that good stuff. So who knows how long it's going to take. Byron's his dad, but Lenora with the library also dug up fossils, was an archaeologist. Well, she was an archaeologist, but yeah, it wasn't like part of her shtick because she was a normal type. Also, it's still so funny that they like changed her design because they were really worried. They were worried about stereotypes, which you're fair. Though honestly, I feel like there's more important things to go against than stereotypes of a Pokemon game. I don't know, maybe because it's set in New York, it's different. It's wild how all of Unova is apparently New York. How big is New York? I've never been to New York. I don't know. Is New York big? I don't know. Bonus time. I can honestly say nothing in the world has made me ever want to go to New York. Like, there's places I want to go to around the world, and I can honestly say everything in media has made me go, oh man, I want to go to New York right now. I don't know. Everything I've seen about New York in media, look at this shiny like a tongue. Everything I've seen in the media about New York is just like, oh, it's because it's New York the state. I'm stupid. I forgot New York is both a city and a state. That's why it's all New York. I thought it was because when they said, oh yeah, the whole thing is New York, I legitimately thought it was like all New York City. That makes a lot more sense. Americans, stop naming places the same thing. Don't talk to me about Quebec and Quebec City. Did you get Azelf, Mesprit, and Yuxi? I fought them for their Pokedex entries, and that's it. I really don't like the Pixies. I think their designs are lame as heck, and as such, I am not going to be... I have them already in home from, like, my original Diamonds, so I'm not going to. Hey, Tanner, just wanted to say I'm a big fan of your channel and your Let's Play, especially SMT3 Nocturne. Hey, awesome, thank you. Hope you're safe and warm over there. I am... It's actually warmed up here. It's above 0, which is bad, because that means it's, like, defrosting and then it freezes over overnight. That's why they're Jirachi recolors. I don't care for the Jirachi recolors. And it's the fact, like, stat-wise and everything, there's nothing unique about them. Like, I would want them to, like, morph into a single one or have some gimmick. I don't know. And who knows, there might be a gimmick in Legends Arceus. Don't tell me I'm avoiding spoilers! Ah! Right? Don't tell me. Anyways, thanks, Electric Bunny. Pixie Cheer being based on not just fundamental values, but also rivers within the Greek underworld. Like, yeah, that's cool. I just think they're super boring for, like, gameplay and design. Like, I'm sure there's actually really cool stuff that they could do with them, but they're just, like, the most boring. It also doesn't help that you have to get one of them as a roamer. And boy, geez, do you know what I could live without? Roaming Pokemon. They're back in this one, and it ain't the best. It's a good thing all the like in home right now I have every Pokemon. Like, I have them all. I could literally after this I could open up my Pokemon Home and show you like all what I have. But I've completed the entire national dex. I have every Pokemon registered. I got this special Magearna. So I just will not be getting them. So I don't need them again. I'm sure nobody, like, I'm sure their value on the global exchange is very low now. They used to be higher. Oh my god, is this another... Oh wow. Another 1% chance. Question, this may be confusing me. Who's your favorite demon in SMT3 Nocturne? Favorite demon. I mean, it sucks to say, but I really do love Pixie. I think she's just such a good friend, and I can't wait to get Uber Pixie. But, I'm going to be... Oh, that's tough. My favorite demon. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Pixie, because a thumbnail, you know, it's awesome. I did get Giratina. Yes, and I tried catching him with balls, and it was annoying, so I said screw it, and I used my Master Ball on him because I was just super, super bored. So there he is. He's right there. He's on party. He's ready to go. Yeah, Suicune was a roamer in Fire Red Leaf Green there. Always fun. Like, when you don't know about roamers and you discover them for your first time, it's kind of a jump scare, because the music's different. And you're like, oh man, what is this? Like, it scared me. Running into, like, Raikou on Pokemon Silver, that scared me as a kid. It was great. Jack Frost is great. I just wish he was a bit better in combat. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's what King Frost is for. I got Black Frost, too. And it's like, well, cool. I wish he was better. I recall the dogs in Fire Leaf Green glitch. If they use Roar, they wouldn't reappear. Oh, great. Oh, that's good. That's good. Also, it's messed up how Raikou just had an entirely different design in Silver. Like, he looks 100% different than what he does now. His face got totally rearranged. To a point where, as a kid, when I then saw him in the anime, I'm like, yo, what did they do to Raikou? Why does he look different? And I thought, is there like a super form of him with like this mask? Because he didn't have the mask. He has a different face. I was like, what's going on, man? Oh wow, double of those. Google says you can only have get Mewtwo if you have the master. I'm sure I can get him in another ball. I'm sure I can. Because if you can only get Mewtwo in a Master Ball, well, that's fine. I have a ton of Mewtwo's. I'll just kill him then. That's no worry. I got more Mewtwo's than I need. He only had one OVA that's not in circulation. True. Didn't he get an appearance in the anime? Didn't he try to get stolen by Pokemon Hunter J? I think so. Played a lot of Pokemon games on emulator. Actual Game Boy system. Yeah, playing Pokemon on an actual Game Boy is a really nice experience. I brought out my old Game Boy Advance and played through Sapphire on it. It's like, oh, so good. I watched Space Sharks play of Yellow, and you have to admit Gen 1 mechanics really suck. Oh yeah, Gen 1 is borked. And it's so funny that people are like, Let's Go is like gross and it's Go gameplay. But honestly, and this sucks to say, if I'm ever going to be like playing Gen 1 again, it's gonna be Let's Go. Because there's so much unfun of Gen 1, but that makes it better. Yeah, what is this? What is this splooge? What the heck? What is this? Oh, what the frick is that? What the... Gross. Who the frick sneezed? What is that? What is that? What the... Oh, it's clay? Okay. I guess it's clay. I've never seen that one there. And I've seen it there, but I don't know. Like, yellow I can enjoy in small amounts. I don't love playing it through all the way. But I want to get because my 3DS is messed up. It's dying. So I've been looking for a new 2DS just so I can get something to transfer all my stuff onto and play. So because of that, I'm like, once I get that, I'll play it. But until then, I probably won't play it again. I also was a stupid kid who, like, didn't, I gave away my cartridge of Pokemon Blue to someone because I'm like, I'm never going to play this again. I beat it. And I was very dumb. I was very stupid. But coming out of high school, I did have a friend who sold me all of his Pokemon games for $60, which you're either going, wow, you got ripped off, or holy crap, what a deal. But it was about 8 different Pokemon games on the Game Boy Advance and the DS there. So 8 of them. So Fire Red. He gave me Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Ruby, Mystery Dungeon Red. There was a couple more. I think Pinball. There we go. Are you going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, the full version? Well, I already played, like, everything that's available, so once more comes out, I will, of course. I don't really mind it feeling cheap and plasticky. I prefer cheap and plasticky to the material of my Monster Hunter one, because it's like the paint is coming off from just rubbing on my hands, and cheap and plasticky, that at least won't go away. Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are expensive. Good thing I bought both and have both Pokewalkers still. And I mean, one of them is my sister's, but she's at the point where she really doesn't care. I really like Pokemon Hunter J, at least from what I watched. I definitely stopped watching Pokemon religiously around Hoenn. Hoenn was where I pretty much kind of stopped, but I would watch it every now and then. And also because it's Canadian schedule, like, we got episodes way later than the States, so I don't even think we finished Hoenn, and it started Diamond and Pearl because they decided to try and simul-release it. And, like, so we just lost a bunch. Oh my god, another plate! Nice. That's another 1% chance, but not what we're looking for. Oh, I would have absolutely... If they had, like, recording 3DSs still available, I would absolutely, like... I would be buying one of those. But alas... I did get the Eevee, yep. Got that there. Speaking of your sister, I liked it when she first appeared in the FGO OVA. Now she's playing FGO. I'd like to hear her thoughts. I don't know. Bring her on for the interludes? I could. That could be fun. We'll see. Maybe record some stuff before I leave the country here. That'll be later, though. I'm not a huge fan of playing Pokemon games on emulator because, like, I'm not a completionist, but I'm a collectionist. So I don't want to ever play Pokemon in a way that doesn't let me transfer the Pokemon forward or somewhere. Like, I need to be able to bring them forward to home. Like, that's why, like, for me, I have every Pokemon from my original Ruby and Sapphire playthroughs are in home right now. Was it a pain in the butt to transfer them? Absolutely. But it feels so good to be able to bring out a Pokemon that I've had with me for years. I think we'll eventually get evolutions for all of them. It just comes down to the fact that it's, you know, they can only introduce them every couple gens, it seems. And now only one at a time. I don't know why. Just keep going. There's a lot more you can do. I like Fightion. Just give it two giant boxing gloves on its ears. Unfortunately, I don't have any sort of hacked 3DSs there. I don't have custom firmware on them because it's my only one, and I have some, like, if I ever want to transfer Pokemon and stuff, I kind of need to have one. And so it's like I'm not at a point where I can do that. I mean, I'm still going to be playing on the Western servers for FGO. Everything I'm going to be doing is going to be on proxies and stuff because it's just how it goes. I have a VPN. So underplayed they could not stop the incineration of humanity? Well, that's how it goes. Different regions, right? Eevee's probably going to get more fiddly to introduce now that we have limited Pokemon counts. You know what, though? Eevee now has become a secondary mascot. The fact that Eevee's cry is also, like, the Aoyuki, like, Eevee noise, I feel like they're gonna keep pushing Eevee quite a bit. Because even in, like, this game, which isn't Let's Go Eevee, you have Eevee going, Eevee! You know, it's like, instead of the old Eevee cry. I think they're gonna keep pushing Eevee in a way that gets it going there. Jenny didn't introduce an evolution. It didn't, but it did introduce the Gigantamax Eevee, which might have fulfilled the niche. Even though it's just, what if Eevee was big and fluffy and could not hurt you? I highly recommend, if you haven't watched it, go watch the new video about what if all the Gigantamax Pokemon fought each other, and then they'd break down the science of like who would win in a big fight. It's really good. It's a good video. It was by the guy who does the speedrun Mario stuff. Forget his name right now. I'm sure someone knows what I'm talking about. Turbo's Big Adventure and all that. Oh, sick of bone. Boner. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could breed a lot. You don't even need 2 Eevees. You can just pop in a Ditto or anything like that. Honestly, shocked and hilarious that they pushed Eevee into mascot status rather than Charizard. Well, it's a little tough because mascots have to be, like, cute. And so, like, you can't really make Charizard cute. He's more of a, you know, a cool thing. Somewhere in the underground, a Houndoom is looking for that. He is. Too bad I caught him. Yo, being able to find a Houndoom early in the game is kind of sick. Like, that gave me a good fire type for a while. It was nice to have a good fire type. Even if you catch him and the game's like, you caught him. Pokedex. Nope, he's not there. Yeah, I'm ridiculously tired of Kanto throwbacks. Once the Pokemon Go Twitter was like, we're throwing back to Kanto this week, and I said, isn't that every week? Isn't that every single week you're throwing back to Kanto? We get it. Gen 1 happened. We really, like, bro, there's so many ways to experience Gen 1 now. We really don't need more. It's fine. We're done. I'm going in and out because it just immediately resets all the stuff there. I do like Charizard. I think Charizard's cool. I mean, I am not opposed to him getting his super forms or anything of that sort, you know. I don't know. I think I like him more than Blastoise and Charizard, or Blastoise and Venusaur for sure. Hey, look, we're working together. Yeah, Sceptile's super based. I love Sceptile. Mega Sceptile's awesome. Like, it's actually such a cool Pokemon. I honestly, a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon are pretty boring. Like, the fact that, like, I never looked at Growlithe and was like, oh, cool Growlithe. But now I'm like, oh, yo, cool. You know, the new Growlithe. Go to Snowpoint Temple. I'll be going there after I get the Reggies, because I need to do these to get the Reggies. But that's why I'm grinding here. So my favorite Pokemon oversaturated is getting stupid in TCG because they realized, oh yeah, Charizard cards print so much money. Let's see here. Yeah, they're pushing Mega Evolution in the anime because it's in Pokemon Go, and of course, Pokemon Go is part of the promotion for the new season, so that's why it's Mega Evolution there. It's kind of cool that it's both promoting Go and the games at the same time. I kind of think that's cool. I really actually think that's a cool way of going about it. I mean, you have a character for each kind of brand, but at the same time, they both kind of work together. I like that. Charizard is the mascot for the cool side of Pokemon. Pokemon has two distinct sides, you know, cool and cute. Digimon has three distinct sides, cool, cute, and incredibly horny. That's the difference. You won't get Beelstarmon in Pokemon. I mean, the most you get is like Hatterene, Gardevoir, or if you're a freak, you know, that Bug Ultra Beast. Greninja is, I don't know if I would call Greninja a mascot at this point, but I thought you were talking about the mobile game and not the character. I was talking about it. Puts me off Journeys just because Ghost catching so many Pokemon. There's literally no. He's literally collecting them as like just things. Like it's just that. But I think it's less about what he catches and more the situations, because it's cool them going and checking out like, you know, old things. And like I just saw a thing where it was they went to the Celadon gym and Erica's like, "Oh hey, hi Ash, it's been a long time." And I like that. And then even flashes back. Like, that's good. That's the continuity I like. As a Cyber Digimon, how do you feel about X antibodies when you want them in the games? I really don't like most of the X antibody forms. I think they're just over-designed. That said, I think they have a wonderful place in the trading card game. But in the games where slots are more limited, I wouldn't put them in. It's sort of like the same thing with like Appmon, like the Appmon spin-off. I wouldn't mind them in the trading card game where you have unlimited slots, if you will, but I wouldn't want them taking up a slot in a game there where it's like I would just prefer more Digimon that are real. I've only seen up to before Iris and I watched a Superior sub. Yeah, they retconned Erica to look like her game design. Not the old anime design, which is I see why, you know, times have changed. It's a friggin' Trunks situation. The Pokemon is better in sub for sure, and it's weird because I see people that are like, oh, I watch all my anime subbed, but I watch Pokemon still dubbed, and I'm like, who hurt you? The Pokemon dub is kind of rough because it's very bland. It's very bland. That's my problem with the Pokemon dub. It's way too sanitized. It used to have a lot more fun. You can tell they're like trying to keep it as safe as possible. I Choose You as Buck Wild. The part, like, because I Choose You, like, full spoilers, there's a scene where Ash, like, gets depressed and, like, falls into a coma and wakes up in our world. That's the most Buck Wild thing, and what a subversion to the whole Ash is in a coma, like, stupid theory I hate. But it's like, yeah, what if he's in a coma? But he's in a coma to our world. I'm getting every freaking plate, but none of these stupid things. I mean, cool, but I want the things I want. Also, Pikachu talking. Seeing that in theaters was the wildest thing. It's like, there's people who think it's lame, but I kind of appreciate it for what it's trying to do. Because I don't think he was actually talking. I think it was a representation of the bond. Sounds like Dragon Quest Your Story. No, because it goes back, and it isn't like it goes back once he realizes, but it's not the same there. That's like, Dragon Quest Your Story does that as an end twist. This is a mid-movie thing that they pull back from. And also, I actually really like Dragon Quest Your Story. I like, as someone who only has a little bit of knowledge of Dragon Quest, it's a really good way for like kids to learn about that series and enjoy it. People didn't understand it wasn't literal because the idea of subtext is too much for some people. Like, people were like, why would I need to use my brain? I'm watching a Pokemon movie. It's like, bro, come on. Oh, another fossil. Just another skull fossil here. These are a 1% chance again. Fossils, plates are all 1%. That's not what we're looking for, is it? So as you can see, it's been a while since we got one of those things, so it's going to be a little bit, it seems. I honestly believe that a lot of people just don't use their brains when they go to theaters anymore, because literally every single time there's a movie, like on Google, it's like, what ending explained. The ending of this movie explained. Like, do you really need to explain the ending of a freaking Marvel movie? Bro, it's pretty obvious what it is. Like, the only thing I look up is I'm like, oh, this new character is debuting in the post-credits. Who are they? Let's take a look, right? I don't know. What do we have in our gacha box? That's another Lucario. I wish I could sell those. I have so many. What do we got? More things. Another rock. Another box. God, there's so many boxes. Did you see a video comparing Kang from Loki to the Master of Masters? Oh. No, that's okay. I don't need to see that. I really just... I don't want to think about the connections between Kingdom Hearts and Marvel that will almost assuredly form in not too long. Like, that's a... Like, it's already technically connected with Big Hero 6, because that is a Marvel property. And Stan Lee's in it and stuff, but it's... Oh, I'm scared. That's too many multiverses, man. Too much. Then you only discover 3 discovery slates if you have 9, and you can get 3. Yeah, so I have right now... I have 2 large ones and 11 of the mysterious shards, but I'm trying to get all of them so I can do them all at once. So I need in total 39 or 13, because there's 13 legendaries. So 39 mysterious shards, and counting the large ones as 3. Is how they're similar in the 2 characters act. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that there. They have very... Yeah, I could see that. Let's see. Earlier, I had, like, 3 people down here helping me. And, like, you can just, like, we were all running back and forth, getting bonus time. All that good stuff. Nice. What if they kissed? Can't do that. Romance is forbidden. In Kingdom Hearts, in Marvel, you can't have that. Hello, old lady. Leilani. God, this song's stuck in my soul forever. Come on. I hate when I ting. It's the worst. Oh, is that a plate? Nope. They actually just released a mod for KH2 where it's Riku and Namine menu screen art and all. Huh. Like, shipping Riku and Namine? Is that real? I've seen more people ship Riku and Mickey Mouse than Riku and Naminé. In fact, I'm gonna say I don't see almost any hetero shippers for Kingdom Hearts. I did get Cresselia to start running around. I have not caught Cresselia. And I might get Cresselia later, but for now I'm not too concerned, because I got a shiny Cresselia in Pokemon Go, so I can transfer that later. Got real lucky. It was one of the ones where it's like complete 7 tasks in a week and you just get a random Pokemon spawn. It's like, cool, I got it. See the Kamen Rider Ryuki Ryuga mod. No, that'd be cool. KH modding is cool. Just a shame that you have to use the Epic Game Store for it. I really, really don't ever want to do the Epic Game Store. Ever. I don't want to touch it. I would gladly pay extra to not place something on the Epic Game Store. There's people that are like, yo, just download the Epic Game Store. You can get this game for free. And I'm like, I'd rather pay. I'd rather give money. That said, the fact that you can do the KH3 randomizer, which that sounds like a lot of fun, I might check that out. Then again, I have no idea if my computer could actually run KH3 on the PC. Like, that game runs pretty well on like my PS5, but I don't know if my laptop is going to be good enough for that. It's a gaming laptop, right? But it's boner. It's not the best. Epic Game Store or Cloud Gaming? Oh, yeah, Epic Game Store would still win that. At least it lets you install it. That sucks. That sucks, man. Cloud Gaming? What a scam. Like, it literally only works if you're in San Francisco. Right by where it would game from. Canadian internet could not let you stream it. Barely lets me stream this here. I am playing the online global. There are people in here. They pop in every now and then. Yeah, and cloud gaming doesn't really work with the Switch, period, because you gotta be, like, connected to a thing for it. It's very strange. Hey, at least... No, I think they could do KH1 and 2, but they wanted it all to be the same, which is stupid. They could. Oh, it could easily run KH1 and 2, but they wanted it all there. I think they said they'll look into releasing 1.5 and 2.5 as regular games, but I don't think they will. I've even heard people that, like, live in places that are good for cloud gaming. They're like, it's still, unless you're playing a turn-based game with no time limit, there's still so much delay. And the fact that the delay is variable. Like, if someone starts downloading a JPEG, suddenly your 2-frame attack becomes a 6-frame attack. Just because of the fact that it's, like, timing differences. It sucks. I can't even imagine people who play fighting games over that. That's ridiculous. It's okay, they've already sunsetted the, Google Stadia. I had to think about what it was called. It's already been sunsetted. Which is like, when they use that term, you know it's dead. Superman will be public domain. I don't think it will be. Like by law, it should be, but I feel like yeah, partially. It'll probably be the concept and name of Superman, but not any modern depiction, much like how Winnie the Pooh is now public domain, but he can't have a shirt, he can't be voiced, it's only Winnie and none of his friends, and also, yeah, he can't speak, I think. Yeah, sunsetting, it's where you, like, you slowly close the lid on a company. Maybe try the central area. Well, the bonus time is filled up with everyone. I just like this area because I can guarantee two things there. Ooh. Crystal potato. That's fine. It's just nice and rock. Because the bonus time is for the entire underground. It's not just for this area. I could go out and try back in and just see if I get a more populated server. Not that it super matters a ton, because it's just like I've not noticed much more of the items in bonus time. Apparently it's more, but I've gotten most of them out of bonus time. So it's just big chillin'. Oh, that's the last item. Technically, Neko 10 is public domain, considering I have not copyrighted him. There's nothing about his design that is copyrighted. What would you think if you got to 2029? I think to myself how it's 1 year closer to my whole life being over. And that's scary. And I'd rather live forever, and I sure hope that's invented in my lifetime. Jack me into that toilet so I can live forever as a net navvy. Just put me in, Dad. Make me Tanner.exe. Anytime I watch something and you see people that are like, I don't want to live forever, it's suffering. It's suffering, it's the worst. It's like, you're just boring. Watch movies, play video games, dude. There's so much in this world that's amazing. And you're gonna complain about it being a boring life that you live forever? How selfish can you be? Oh, everyone around you dies. Yeah, well, they do that anyways when you're living anyways. So, suck it up, Buttercup. Alright, we're gonna go up, I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna come back down so that we can try again. Oh yeah, we'll have ways to extend our life, but like the question is how long? If they gave me the option, like, upload your brain to live forever on the internet, heck yeah, man. I'd do that. I'd do that. Yeah, but Cars doesn't have video games in space. Cars is just there. He's a floating rock. I think bonus area is divided by area, otherwise shouldn't be popping off all the time. Let's see here. Let's go to, I guess, essential area. Heart home. Okay, let's go from here now. Hop on into the online world. I have so many videos on YouTube that you could literally, like, create a... Like, if you put an AI to analyze all them, you could absolutely form a profile of who I am as a person. Because, like, I am so honest with my online persona in videos. So would you take the deal in 2099 where they would digitize your consciousness, but you'd be their intellectual property? Oh, that's a tough one, actually. I don't know. Me a few months ago, hey, let's see what that guy who did that Scott... That was a long time ago. Wait, why is he a cat? I have transcended my mortal bonds, and I am now Catboy. I have become the Scrimblow, destroyer of Blimblows. You live forever, you have to work forever. Oh, frick, I didn't think about that. Honestly, though, that doesn't bother me a ton. Because work, oh, shoot, I just lost that one. Well, there was one there. If you had work forever, work is fine because work lets you, like, give you that time off. It's my boy, it's Typhlosion. Oh, trust me, before you ask, I'm starting with Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was my starter way back in my very first Pokemon game, so yeah, that's my boy. I'm not going to give him the same name, though, because I thought of a better one. Oh, Splooge! Splooge it up. My original Cyndaquil was named Volcano, because he was the volcano Pokemon, so I thought I was being creative. Turns out I'm not. If you live forever, you're gonna outlive your job and you can make tons of money. Well, I mean, it's kind of true. Typhlosion doesn't have the fire mane on its back. Typhlosion doesn't have the fire mane on its back most of the time now, which is a problem. Which I'm very happy that I think that's something that is fixed a bit in Legends Arceus, at least looking at some screens there. Because Cyndaquil has his back actually going every now and then, looking proper. Naked Cyndaquil line is the worst. Like, that's a Pokemon that was ruined by the transition to 3D, by not having the fire constantly going. Please don't talk about inflation in my chat, you'll get me excited. Will you become the ultimate life form? Yes. Who's to say I'm not already? You know, Pokemon fans, Cyndaquil had a rough transition into 3D. His fan base was really rough on him. Can you imagine a world where Pokemon content was, like, spoken of in the same way as, like, Sonic content, where it's just, like, every single time they're like, looks like we got another Pokemon X and Y on our hands, right, guys? Yeah. It's like, oh, no. Yeah, it's true. It's like if you were, if you lived long enough, you could just pawn off a bunch of your old stuff as you know, as antiques there. I haven't gone into this one. Some Vibravas. There's an item there. I want it. Imagine living in the year 3012 and you still haven't gotten a PS5. Well, by that point, you could emulate the PS5. Let's freaking emulate it. Probably emulate that on a laptop at that time. Oh, don't talk to me about Dexit. Dexit's so cringe. Like, I'm gonna be real. People that are, like, posting on social media, like, what do you think's gonna happen? Dude, that's not gonna change anything. Social media posting for that is the cringest. Honestly, almost all the replies to social media for any video game is the worst. I beat this game in 2 minutes flat. Oh yeah, no, I've seen the speedruns, how fast you can go. The glitches and stuff. It's great. I love a good game that you can speed through. I mean, I did console jump from PS2 to 3. I love watching speedruns. I've been catching up on some of the GDQ ones, and there's been some pretty fun ones that I've just been throw them on in the background, you know, listen to it as background noise. It's the good stuff. I'm, like, so tired of Skyrim existing. Please play another game. Please. One pathetic friend was like, my dead friend's Pokemon was carried from Red all the way to Usum. Now I can't bring them here. You ruined my life. Oh, man. Well, one, you can't carry them from Red to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so he's a liar. You can only start at Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, unless he means Fire Red, Leaf Green, in which case, yeah, that does, you can. But, still. Okay. Trying to find people here. Yeah, you can transfer with the Virtual Console version, but that's not like it. If he was nostalgic from the Virtual Console version, then that's cringe. That's a child, man. Oh, I understand the idea of, like, criticizing it. No, that's fine. But anytime it turns into a online campaign, it's like, bruh, you're not going to get them to do anything. And especially the harassment. Like, you're going to work against you. I have comments on my long plays. Oh, yeah, there's nothing worse than getting comments on games. People, like, being like, this is my childhood game. And it's like, this game came out like 4 years ago. How did you transcend your original form and become a cat? It all started when I had a friend, I was like, I want you to edit this Neko Arc sprite into me for a gag. And then I gave that to another friend, and he makes 3D models, and I'm like, can you turn this sprite into a N64 style 3D mod? There's one! Yay! Huzzah! We got another. I was like, can you turn me into a 3D model? And then I got that. And then I paid someone on Fiverr to rig this up for VR. What's my program that I'm running? It's a VC Face. I told him to rig it up for VC Face, and I paid for it. And so now I am become Catboy. Because I can. And because I'm a disgusting wreck most of the time when I play games, and people like face cam, but I don't want to show my actual face, so I will be showing my cat face, because then I can react, but not worry about how I look. Full disclosure, I am in my pajamas right now, as well as a warm bathrobe, because I'm in a basement, and it is quite, chilly there. And I don't want to have to, like, get all nice and dressed up just to do videos. Spacious cave. Right. So yeah, it's like you can get the post-game Pokemon here. It's cool. Don't need them though. Just gonna stretch my neck a bit. Oh, that feels good. It's a box. Oh, boner! These are sell for good money, even though I like super don't need money anymore. It's like, unlike Platinum, I don't think there's anything to spend a lot of your money on. Platinum had the ridiculous items that cost millions and millions of Poké Dollars, those expensive, luxurious ribbons. Well, I haven't gone to the resort area, that might still be in. I am enjoying this game. Thank you, Anime King. Alright. I wasn't joking when I said this is just gonna be me grinding. Like, that's all this is gonna be. I have, gotta finish this before Legends comes out. I want to show off that final boss. I mean, I keep calling it a final boss, but I'd say a level 100 legendary Pokemon that you gotta battle. That sounds like a final boss to me. Especially one in an exclusive form. That's the cool stuff. Come on. Got that. Yes, the secret boss. I actually really liked when Gen 3 made getting Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon really difficult. That was legitimately something that, like, made those Pokemon have value. The fact that you could be like, oh, you have a Bulbasaur? That actually means something now, because it's almost impossible to get them. That actually made it mean something. But, I mean, they're literally not in the data, so you can't have the same thing. Whoa! Whoa! Apparently, one of the ways to do speedruns of this game without using glitches, like if you're doing a legitimate speedrun of this game without glitches, the best way to do it is to come down here and get a Scyther right away, and you could do some good stuff. Let's go up to this other area here. Diglett! Me and my boys love Diglett. Three things. Hello? No, that's just a shard there. That's not the red I want. Nope, okay. I actually really do appreciate kind of how, like, we're getting spin-offs of Pokemon games, and the competitive game is not changing. Like, all the competitions for Pokemon are gonna still be in Sword and Shield, and so then they can focus on making like Legends into a single-player adventure, and I like that, actually, right? You don't have to worry about it as much. It's good. Oh no, what do you mean we're never getting them back? We're getting, like, next generation, they're just gonna pick another, like, 60 of them that'll just be, or I mean 600 of them. You're gonna get the Dexit ones back. It'll just be in the next main generation leap. Like, it's gonna literally be like, I think they're gonna, next generation, it's gonna be like, okay, here's gonna be another 600 Pokemon picked from, not really random, but like, you know, some of the mainstays, some different ones, and they're gonna shuffle them up. It'll be like, you know, seasons, right? I don't think they're gone forever at all. And as more, like, because this game lets you transfer in every single Pokemon, like, not yet, but once it's connected to home there, every single pre-Gen 4 Pokemon can be in, so immediately they already have a home. Oh yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get them all back, just for the fact that, well, no, you know what? I think we will get them all back, but I don't think it'll be in a main game. I fully expect there to be in, maybe not this year, but next year, because now they're seeming to do Pokemon on 2-year cycles, right? I fully expect it to be like, okay, this year we're gonna release a game like Pokemon Battle Revolution, which will just be purely battles and you can transfer them all, but not a single player adventure, to then give more time to work on the other. I watched your channel many moons ago when you played Little Big Planet. Those videos still get tons of views. Apparently still subscribed, just recommend the stream. Really hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do enjoy doing videos still. And same, like, aside from the occasional stuff, you know, it's mostly the same. I never expect them to have Pokedex entries. I just expect them to be able to use them by transferring them to other games. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's, I think there'll be a Battle Revolution cell game that is just going to be like the competitive Pokemon game for transferring to it, and you'll get them all there. Hey, I mean, TCPI gave them more time with the Legends Arceus. Not much, but it was a bit. Especially if Ilka can crank out another one there. Yeah, Sword and Shield is pretty much done. They might do an update to get a few more back for competitive play. I could see them updating it to be like, we've added in some of the ones there, but I don't think it'll be many of them. I think it'll just be like some of the new ones, maybe. They could. Hi, Wes King. Welcome to my channel. I think they might put in some of the Hisuian Pokemon, because, like, there's nothing really stopping them if they want them to be able to be used competitively, right? I think that they have to, or you wait until the Battle Revolution style game. Make it Coliseum style. Not Coliseum, Stadium. Put in some minigames. Literally do minigames plus online battles and all that, and I think you can get, and you know what? Put it up for a discount, right? You don't have to worry about rental teams, though. We don't need rental teams. I think rental teams are always the worst. There's people that are like, oh man, I loved rental teams. It's like, no, you didn't. You can't even... If I had a friend who tried to... Oh, there were some big names who weren't on Pokemon Legends Arceus. James Turner wasn't on it. Wow, that's actually surprising. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I love following James Turner because he'll just post like art of like just random stuff, and you're like, that's the Pokemon director there. Oh, for art at least. Honestly, I don't... Oh, baby! That's what we're wanted. That's what we're here for. Yeah, baby! Wow. 2 Everstones. I'm well past the time where I'm doing competitive battlings, so... I'm not a fan of the ice cream apologist, man. I freaking love the Vanillite line. I love them so much. People who bring up, like, the trash Pokemon and the ice cream Pokemon, I'm like, oh, what, you mean the best designs? I love them. They're so good. It's an ice cream that evolves into 2 scoops, that evolves into 3 scoops! It's so good. I love them. They're so good. Honestly, I think some of my least favorite designs come from this game. If I'm being honest here, let's see here. Oh, I want the other decks, please. Like, if I'm being honest, Torterra's fine. I really don't like Infernape. Empoleon's fine. I think Staraptor is pretty boring, although that new Bidoof short did make him happy. I think Kricketune is horrible. Luxray's cool. I like Roserade. Roserade's probably one of the only like Pokemon they got in old Pokemon they got a new evolution that I really like in this. Okay, I like Rampardos, but I don't like its 3D model. It was much better in 2D. Bastiodon's an ugly mofo. Wormadam, yeah, I'm not a fan. I like its concept though. Mothim, one of the most forgettable Pokemon by far. Vespiquen is rad. Pachirisu, aside from being the killer of dragons, which is funny, I think is an annoying little dude. Floatzel looks off to me. Cherim, I mean, its other form is better, but this one I don't like. Gastrodon is a horrible monstrosity. Ambipom is so freaking ugly. I hate it. I hate it. Drifblim's a cool dude. Lopunny's kind of hot sometimes. Mismagius, like, it's weird. I don't love it. Honchcrow's great. Honchcrow's my boy Big Tony, right? Chingling, why? Why did you give a baby form to an already useless Pokemon? Skuntank, at least his sprite version, when used Flamethrower, looks like he just had too much Taco Bell volcano sauce and it just all erupts. Literally one of my least favorite Pokemon designs of all time. I hate Bronzor so much. I hate him so much. Bonsly's a cool dude. Mine Junior sucks. Happini's good. Happiny looks to me like a Happy Meal toy. Chatot's rad. I love Chatot though. Spiritomb's cool, but it was weird in sprite form because you're like, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? And now that it's in 3D, you're like, oh, now I see. Garchomp is awesome, actually. I really like Munchlax. He's a bro. Look at him, he's asleep! Did I just find a unique animation? Or is that just what he always looks like in battle? Really? I never knew that. Are you serious? Is he just always a sleepy boy? It's very strange. Didn't know about that. Lucario's cool. We all love Lucario. Hippowdon, that's another one that was better in 2D sprite form, because he had, like, the sand coming out of all of his orifices, and I much preferred the sandy orifices to the empty orifices. Drapion is another one that looked better in 2D. Toxicroak is much more intimidating when he's in a battle stance and not this idle. Do they have unique Pokedex poses? Because I'm looking at these, I'm like, he normally has his hands up. What's going on? Carnivine? It was kind of cool. I like Carnivine. Lumineon and Finneon are so forgettable. Mantike is... Yeah, I like it. I have a soft spot for water types. Abomasnow's rad. Weevil's cool. I hate the Pixies. I think they're so worthless. Dalga and Palkia are cool, and Manaphy. Manaphy's cool, but Fiona is just confusing. Anyways, that's my critique. That's my critique there. My favorite Pokemon is Wishiwashi in its schooling form. I love Wishiwashi. I think it's rad. The idea of small fish being multiple fish is super, 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 super cool. Get away from me, Miltank. Get your milkers out of here. Lumineon grew in my, like, heart in Pokemon Snap, because you can take good pictures of it and do some cool stuff. But just on its own, I think one of the reasons that I hate it is the fact that you can't even get it before the national decks. You physically cannot get a Finneon or Luminion before the end of the game, and so you have to find trainers with them, and if you miss them, you'll lose them forever. Oh, yeah, I think Gen 9 will have... They're just going to shuffle them up again. Again, it's going to be probably a base game of about 200, and then they'll do DLCs that will bring in another 200, another 200. I think you can get it in the Valley Windworks, but only with the Super Rod, which is limited to the post game. Oh, you can get it with a good rod? Oh, well, that's good at least. I didn't know that. I thought it was super rod only. Well, there you go. I guess that's where you can actually get it. I never found that there, so... Still haven't gotten the 5th gym badge. Well, what are you waiting for? You gotta go grab life by the horns and become a Pokemon master. I was actually just watching a video where they were watching, Satanic Panic, like these two YouTubers were watching old Satanic Panic videos on Pokemon back when they were like, you know, Jigglypuff is signed to the devil. And it was so funny because they're like, these kids are calling themselves Pokemon masters. What's the next step? They're gonna call themselves masters of the universe? Are they gonna believe they're their own gods? It's so funny. It's so funny. I love Satanic Panic for Pokemon. It's the funniest thing. Yeah, I prefer my old area. I'm gonna go back. Whoop. And he's like, look at this Poliwrath. Look at... Oh, we're almost at the thing. I should wait. It's like, look at this Poliwrath and a Poliwhirl. It has a spiral on it, and it represents male semen. And it's like, what? Where'd you get that idea from? What? Is hypnotizing the children to be gay. The frog is turning the kids gay. It's so good. It's so good. Man, Satanic Panic is so funny. I'm lucky that I lived in an area that is absolutely not like that at all. But like I don't know about what it'd be like to live there. Well, I don't know if I don't see Mew as the sperm cell. Isn't it the common ancestor? It could be, I guess. It did, you're right, in Gen 1 it did look like a sperm cell. No, you're not wrong. I remember the only time the Satanic... Oh, not just a star piece. The only time the Satanic Panic actually was a thing was I was with my uncle, and he was buying me a birthday present, and I said I wanted to buy the new Pokemon movie, Pokemon and Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. And when I was buying Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, my uncle was like, are you sure? That sounds like Lucifer. And I'm like, what? It has nothing to do with Lucifer. It's Lucario. And then he was fine, right? Yeah, Mew is kind of fetus-shaped. Apparently there was going to be in Gen... I think it was in Gen 5. There was supposed to be a Pokemon based on Dolly the cloned sheep. And it was meant to be like... kind of like, you know, embryo-like, but they moved away from that because that was a bad idea. Because there's controversy with cloning of animals, so they decided to stay away from that and instead put in Riunculus, who is just a fetus thing. I still think there's worse Pokemon games than Sword and Shield. I actually enjoy Sword and Shield. I enjoy just playing around in it. I will enjoy Sword and Shield every day over X and Y. The X and Y is Mundo Borin. Alright, what we got here? No, I don't like X and Y. For me, I think that the fact that there's so many Pokemon in the entire, like, you go onto a route and there's like so many Pokemon, it doesn't feel like an ecosystem. It feels like there's just like a zoo that broke open. And so it's like, yeah, you don't get a feel for the world when on a route there's like 35 different things you can find, right? Hey, Rose was a better villain for plot than Lysander was. Like, for real. Like, give me many roses instead of Lysander. Lysander's the worst. He's Lysander is the most boring villain ever. Like, at least Rose, there was a little bit of hiding he was evil. Like, you actually talk to him and have normal conversations with him, and you're like, oh yeah, he's just a normal dude. Lysander, literally, in the first time you meet him, is like, I can't wait to kill everyone. It's like, bro. You know that when Mew gets level 80, it can get transformed? Yeah, it's one of the only 2 Pokemon that gets transformed, along with Ditto. He does look like Leo Whitefang. No, but you talked to Rose before. Like, you get to hang out with him before, and he's just like a normal dude. And that actually made then him, like, turning evil at least a bit of a switch. Like, at least a little bit, as opposed to Lysander, which was like the least. Like, I like that with Lucimine too. Lucimine, people were like, oh yeah, she looks nice, and I'm like, no, I think she's a bit evil. I think she's a bit evil, right? And then people were like, oh yeah, she might be evil. And so I like that. Like, I like those ones where it's like, you kind of have to think about it. Yeah, and there was hints towards it being weird, because like he's leader of a company, right? And that's always a bit sussy-wussy. No, there's a bit of build-up, because you sort of start to realize that it's not exactly right what he's doing, and like the energy there. I mean, I get it, bud. You really hate Sword and Shield, and you let me know all the time. But it's I think they're in the upper half of Pokemon games. Yeah, Lucimine does the evil smile there pretty early on, but I think it's early enough that you kind of forget it for a while. At least for me. I actually really don't like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because they took out the Glob monster. Like, yeah, she throws a Pokeball, but that was still rad. And I much prefer that to what happens in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are actually worse. Like, for being a game, not being a, you know, like a competitive battling experience, or for that. But yeah, backpedaling on Lucimine sucked. It was so much better when she got, like, utterly, like, she got wheelchair bound and was unable to, like, break free of the toxins. It was so good. It was so good. So much better than her just being like, yeah, I'm Biter now. What's your favorite starter of all time? I don't know, actually. I'd maybe have to go with, like, Cyndaquil's my boy started with. But out of all of them, I don't know. That's tough, because I really go just per game. I don't really think about in general. I'll just do my favorites for each of them. Charmander, Cyndaquil, Torchic. Oh my god, I like fire types a lot, I guess, for the first couple. Turtwig. Then Gen 5. Samur or Oshawott. I don't like Oshawott's first form, but I really like Oshawott's final form. Let's see here. Gen 6. Do I even really like any of the Gen 6 starters? I don't really know. That's one I wouldn't be able to tell you. Rowlet's a good boy. Rowlet's a really good boy. Although, like, Incineroar is also really fun. I really like Incineroar. And people are like, oh, you picked such a boring one for... No, Incineroar is great. He has so much personality. And, like, personality is awesome there. Oh, Greninja. Yeah, of course, Greninja. Gotta go with Greninja. Greninja's awesome. Let's see. Then... I think for the last game there, I think the thing that made me really like Raboot and all them their Score Bunny's final evolution there is the Dynamax form, just Gynax posing on top of the ball. That's the raddest thing. Just straight up Gurren Lagann Gynax posing on top of the ball. It's awesome. Come on. How much money do I have? I don't know. I kind of stopped keeping track of that because there's not a lot of reason to in this game. Apparently I have... Oh, I spent it all on balls there. Honestly, I didn't mind them being monotyped after many... like, honestly, the fact that we stepped away from firefighting again finally is just really nice. I didn't mind them being monotyped because we had many double typings that I was like, no, I'm fine, we can move on. Inteleon's cool. I'm just, it's weird that so many people are like really thirsty for him. Like really thirsty to a scary degree. Because my man's a large lizard. I try not to swear. I'm not a fan of swearing, but sometimes words come out. Yeah, there's not much... unlike like modern Pokemon games usually have stuff to buy that's like really expensive. Like usually modern Pokemon games have clothing, which like, oh my god, it's right here. Oh my god, that's another one, yes! Ah, that's the good stuff! But no, there's usually like clothing that's super expensive to buy, but nowadays it's like, or rather in this one, there's only like a couple outfits and they're not super expensive, so it's not a big thing. Inteleon looks like a DreamWorks character. Why would you say something so controversial yet so true? He looks like he's from Spies in Disguise 2. The spies are back in disguise. Oh my god, it's another one! Yes, baby! Woo! Everything's coming up, Tanner. You can find Gibble in the underground or underneath in one of the caves underneath Cycling Road. I found him pretty easily in the underground, but you can also get him in the underneath there. You get Riolu from working with Riley on Iron Island. That's right before the Steel Gym. Canalav with the library. The library. I have bad news, guys. I'm now voiced by Chris Pratt. It happened. They bought me out. They said we gotta replace him. Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Chris Pratt. I'm the Guardian of the Galaxy. I dance and listen to funny music. I support homophobic charities because my church tells me to, but don't tell reporters. Got my first Pokemon game when I was 4, when the Nintendo just came out. Yeah, I got my first one, I think when I'm about, let me see here. I think I got mine when I was about 6 or 7. As a cat, you ever utilize air pockets to stop the caves from collapsing? No. Because I'm just a cat, bro. Got items? Got items? No? Okay. We gotta go respawn some. I actually got gold first, and then after that I got sapphire. Or, sorry, I got blue, and then after that. I don't think Black Panther 2 is coming out. I don't think it is, because, well, apparently she's back on set, the actress there, but I think it's gonna not be out on time. I think they're gonna delay it. First Pokemon game was Snap? Lucky boy. Dude, Pokemon Snap makes me cry. Pokemon Snap makes me cry. It's just so good. I'm so happy that new Pokemon Snap is, like, just as good, if not better. Ampharos. Yeah, I actually went backwards from Gen 2 to Gen 1. It was actually, like, not bad. It worked out fine. No, my first one was silver, or gold and silver. I got gold and silver and then blue. I rented. Back when you could rent Pokemon games, I rented Pokemon Yellow and played through a lot of that. You could rent video games back in the days, guys. Like, what a concept. You could just literally go into Blockbuster and be like, I would like to temporarily buy this game. I miss those days. I miss those days so much. Do I, though? I have enough money. I can pretty much buy whenever I want a game now. I think it was good as a kid, because I could only ever get games as a kid. Like, when it was my birthday or Christmas. Hey, good luck on your credential course. You need that more than me. Renting is a dead concept, because, like, how can you rent when it's all, like, digital now? Oh yeah, I made it so that my character, when he talks, it makes it look like it's like an old school sprite mouth game. Game Pass is kind of like renting, you're not wrong. Right? You're not wrong. You can't rent a movie. Or you can rent a movie, yeah, but you could rent games back in the day. What was the best day ever in your life? Oh, frick. Best day of my life. When I was in Japan and I went to a small village and I, like, got to go into this little room and they were having a New Year's Tanabata style thing. And it was just this little room and they had a blanket covering, and it was like in an old style house. And they, like ancient Japanese style house, and they had this little, like, blanket with holes in it, cutting, like, making it look like stars. And you walked in through this little room and you got to, like, see the story of Izanagi and Izanami, and you see them, like, holding hands, and there's this, like, music playing, and I just sat there and I cried because I fulfilled my wish of going to Japan, and here I was out in a small, like, town and just being around this history, and, like, I cried in there just thinking about that. It was a magical moment. A lot of going to Japan was, like, the peak for me. Like, it's just, there's so, like, even beyond the nerdy stuff, it's just such a beautiful place. Yo, One Piece is pretty good. If there was one thing I saw everywhere in Japan, it was One Piece. There was so much of it. I don't think I talked about that on the blog just because there's a lot to talk about, but that was just like a small personal moment for me. It was just a very small, very personal, like, story of just, oh my god, I did it, yay! Telling stories gets me them. It was just a moment of just, like, pure happiness. Of just being somewhere and being a part of something. I wish games were $59.99 here. They are much more expensive in old Canada. They're $80. That's without tax. That's not what I wanted. I mean, I complain about them being $80, but apparently when you, like, compare inflation and stuff, or, like, not inflation, let's not talk about inflation. When you talk about, like, the actual currency exchange, apparently ours are cheaper than American games still, just because, like, for one, like, yeah, it's, you know, $80, but we have legitimately, you know, $15 an hour minimum wage, along with just the cost of living here is cheaper. So it actually works out that ours are cheaper, but people see the $80 and they're like, ah, that's so much more expensive compared to the States. And it's like, you're not wrong, but technically it's not. Just one of them things. Box. There's stone. Yeah, we don't include the tax on the price. Because, like, you'll go to a store and you'll be buying a video game and it'll say $79.99. You bring it up to the counter, and depending on where you live, it might be anywhere between, you know, $85 all the way up to, like, $105. It just depends on what province you're in, because every province has different taxes. Like, where I live, I don't have PST, which is the provincial tax, but some places do. Anyone got a shiny Eevee that's legal? Yeah, I have a bunch, actually, because I got them all in Go. I can transfer them to Sword and Shield. I'm not giving you one, but I have some. Remember those math problems that were like, Johnny must fill his pool, the pool's the radius of, bro, just fill the pool. I mean, that at least had some practical usage. But there's many math problems that you look at and you're like, it doesn't work out. Target tried to open up here and it died because Target was going with the American prices. I have, like, I think I have about 8 shiny Eevees. Because Eevee gets many community days in Pokemon Go, so you can transfer them. To transfer from Go to Sword and Shield, you use Pokemon Home. Because in Pokemon Home, you get Home on your phone, as well as your, you get it on your phone, as well as the Switch, and then you can transfer them between them. It's a one-way transfer, though, because you can't bring them back. But because community days, they keep having community days for Eevee, so I keep getting shiny ones. Hey, Samuel. I need to talk to trainers here because they unlock Spirit Tomb. Yeah, no, Target, like, it came up here and then it died because they kept going with the American prices. Although that's where I did get my PSTV because they were going out, and so I got it for pretty cheap there. And now I just emulate the Vita. Yeah, you can transfer them over to it. Oh, hello. Looks like we got a bunch of people down here now, so it's gonna be nice. I don't know if they saw my stream and are joining me, but probably not. I'm just assuming that they just saw me down here and have just kind of congregated. Are you going to do the Johto Tour event? Nope. Nope. I do not live in any place that will work for really playing Pokemon Go because it is too cold. My entire playing is inside my house pretty much right now. That's one of the reasons why I'm excited to move, because then I can actually play it outside. How did you start YouTube? I watched a guy named Clement, and I said I could do that, and then I did a video with him years later. I watched a guy who did Let's Plays as well. His name was Tom, and he was on Hellfire Commentaries, and now I do videos with him. So I just work towards my dream. Also, I work in the day, so it doesn't really work best for me to do, you know, Pokemon going, because I work out quite often. Someone modded Jury into MVC3? That's rad. I hope it's her Street Fighter 4 moveset with the air kicks, because that'd be really good. Yeah, Clement J642. We did a video together because he just walked. He followed me on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't deserve this. And then he's like, hey, I watched your Cardcaptor Sakura video. It was awesome. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then later on, he was like, hey, I'm bringing on people to record Sonic Boom. Do you want to be part of one of my videos? And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna cry. And he's such a chill guy. He's such a chill dude. He's so nice. He'll just message me sometimes, and it's just nice. Just achieve your dreams, guys. Achieve your dreams. Like, every single person I watched on YouTube as a kid, I've pretty much collaborated with at least once. It's, like, so nice. As a kid, at least. Like, and people that aren't, like, big companies or are dead now. Of course I said yes. Yeah. I'm on one of his Sonic Boom playthroughs. I forget which one. It's the one where you go through, I think, the spiky area. How long ago was the Boom playthrough? It came out right near Boom, so it's a good while ago now. Is Altaria a good Pokemon? Oh, I like it. I think it's pretty solid before you... It's a solid dragon type till you can get one of the pseudo-legendary dragons, you know, like a Garchomp or something. It's not bad. I have not collaborated with Proton John. However, I see him sometimes, like in real life, because he doesn't live far from me. And he'll just come up here for gaming tournaments and stuff. He's within driving distance. And so I've seen him before, and I would love to collaborate with him or Luca Jin, but it's a situation where it's never happened. Never been in a situation where that would happen there. Oh, I got Mew and Brilliant Diamond there. Yeah, you get it if you have save data there. How do you hold the controller with pixel ball hands? You like typing with boxing gloves. He doesn't just live in Canada. He lives right down from me. That's it. He's not far away. Like, he's right here. Do you know Jaden Animations? I know of Jaden Animations, but I don't watch Jaden's stuff too much. I think I watched a couple of videos, but it's not one that I kept up with. Actually, I'm friends with, on Facebook, not like in real life friends, but I'm Facebook friends with Nintendo Capri Sun. And one day I just posted one of my Let's Plays to there. This was long ago. I don't post my Let's Plays on Facebook anymore. I don't post much on Facebook anymore. And then he just commented saying, like, I love this. Thank you so much for this. And I'm like, oh my god, thanks, Tom, or Tim. Let's call him Tom. Actually, and it's funny, we were talking about Runaway guys. Like, the first time I got big on YouTube was I used, and this is for the OGs out there, I used the YouTube replies feature on one of Chugga Conroy's videos to reply with one of my Pokemon channel Let's Plays, which is a Let's Play that's gone now, by the way, because the Pokemon company took it down because it features anime footage. And so I posted that as one of the YouTube replies, and this was right when I started YouTubing, and I got 2,000 views on Let's Play Pokemon channel part like 4. And that I went from like 20 subs to 2,000 subs in like a week, and it was amazing. So I do have Chugga to thank for getting me started on YouTube. So I have connections to all the Runway guys there. Back when you could do YouTube replies, that was video replies. You could leave videos as like comments, and so that was a thing that you could do. Yeah, it was ShowPro. ShowPro was the one that sent me the cease and takedown notice on that one, which is a bit of a shame, but it's fine because I sounded like an actual child in it. Do you have a shiny? I have many shinies. In fact, you know what? Because I want to, I'm gonna go up for the underground here and I'm gonna show them off. Oh, in Brilliant Diamond, no, not yet. When do you think you'll get 1 million? I won't. In my life, I don't think so. I think I'm about there. I think I'm about where I'm at. Oh, well, no, I'm gonna wait for the bonus to end. If you owned a Pokemon in real life, which one would be the easiest to care for? Yeah, Eevee would be pretty easy to care for. Honestly, I'd like a Pokemon that I could just kind of chill with like a bro. I don't really want one to care for as a pet. I want one to chill for like a bro. Like, imagine just chilling with like, I don't know. Like, my mind goes to like Greninja or Incineroar, just like a bro to hang out with, right? Glade would be cool. You get Glade to help you chop your veggies. It's great. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you could advertise your own stuff on people's videos, but the problem was girls would be wearing low cut tops and stuff, and they would use that for replies and get millions of views, so they had to get rid of it. Okay, so yeah, let's I'm gonna show my shinies here because I want to. I'm a cool dude. I can show off. I can do that. Cosmoin? You mean the Pokemon that's 9,999 pounds? You think it's going to be easy to take care of? The densest thing in the universe? The Pokemon that literally, like, I know it's not actually that weight because it's like not very heavy, but it's like dense. Oh, yo, Snom. Snom's my boy. Do I still have the Snom sticker in my phone? My sister gave me a Snom sticker that she made. And I put it, I don't think it's in my phone anymore. Ah, oh, RIP Snom. So yeah, I have 3,611 Pokemon. That's true. So, you'll see here. Actually, wait, if I go back, I can just... Oh yeah, here's me breeding for Shinies right here. That's why I have a whole... It's why I have a lot of Where's my Basculin army? Oh, did I transfer my I did transfer my Basculins, and I traded them away. So that should go back. Yeah, save exits and change. All right. I'll show you here. I'm going to go to home. Okay, here we go. So if you want to see my shinies, I'm going to go to list view. I'm going to go to filter. I'm going to go to shiny. So here's my shinies here, and we'll go in order of the National Dex order. So I got Bulbasaur, Charizard, Squirtle, Cobalt Blade, who is a Blastoise there, Weedle, 2 Pidgeots, and you can actually see where they come from down there. Raticates, Raichu, Nidoran, Wigglytuff, Golbat, Alakazam, Tentacruel, Rapidash, Granbull. The G means it comes from Pokemon Go, of course. For Alligator, here's a bunch of my Eevees, right? Here's 4 of them that are shiny. 2 of these. Skullkraken is the beta name for Gyarados, that's why it's Skullkraken. Got some Japanese ones because I get them on the GTS there. I got Kirtsugu, the shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Caesar, level 100, all trained up. He's really rad. Skarmory, Porygon 2. Blissey, which you can barely tell. I got these guys from events, so there's a reason why I got them there. It's the GameStop there. Suicune. I got Ho-Oh. Got 2 Celebes, one from the Jungle Movie, one from Go. Sceptile, got a shiny Blaziken, got a shiny Marshtomp, got Seedot, got Swellow, got Deoxys, got Rayquaza, got all these bad boys here, right? Some of them I really trained and tried to get, like Enuma Elish, the shiny one This dude here, I really worked for him, and a lot of them I got for free because it's just like, yeah, like here's some event ones, right? Event one. I really worked hard to get Abigail the shiny Melmetal because he looks like Abigail from Street Fighter, and he has like the tires on him, and he's cool, and he has Darkest Lariat. And I just got this guy randomly in Sword and Shield from one of the raids, so I got a shiny one of him. I wish Shiny Mew wasn't Japanese or Go DLC locked. Huh, it is what it is. I got Edmund Dante's the shiny Mr. Rhyme. It's great. And I got a shiny Zamazenta from the recent GameStop event. So yeah, I have a good number of them because I try and keep them all. Like if we take a look at all my Pokemon, like in order, like it's like ridiculous. Like if I go regular, like look at all these boys. Look at some of them. Look at all the Pikachus I got of the different hats. Look at all of them. I have so many. Like redonkulous, man. Like some of these Pokemon I have like one of, and some of them I have like a ridiculous number of. Look how many Eevees I have. Why? Probably because people trade them to me on the GTS like so much. So many Snorlaxes. Why is this one named Jarek? That's mean. That's like, why'd you name him? That's my friend. Oh, right. He has to be named that. Right. Oh, yeah. I have the different ones here. I got, look at all these Mewtwo's, right? We got like February. That's an event one. Ash, that was me playing it on the Virtual Console. Red is another Virtual Console one. Tanner. I forget what EDU is. I think that's another one there. This one's the one from Let's Go. Got my Muse. The GTS, it's a trade station. It's where you can trade Pokemon. It's part of home here. I only have one Slowking, which is like, that's a problem. I got all the Unknown now in, I'll be transferring them from Brilliant Diamond soon. Let's see here. Yeah, so I got some of these. Where's my shiny ones? Huh, I don't know where they are. I know I have them. Oh, because I turned off shinies, right. So let's see here. Yeah, I got a lot of these boyos, that's for sure, right? Again, anyone with G is from Go. Global Trade Station. I got all the different ones here. Got all different Rotoms. So yeah, I already have a bunch of these guys, so I'm not too worried about getting them. I got some Fiones, got some Cresalias, got some Darkrai, got a Shaman, got 2 Victini. It's the good stuff, man. Look, in this one I caught myself. I did the real event, and this one is gift one. It's the good stuff. It's the good stuff, man. I had like 100 Basculin because I'm trying to get a shiny one. And it's funny because I'm specifically showing this to you, Beat, because you're like, I don't care about my Pokemon to transfer them forward. Look how many I've transferred forward. Like, you need to realize that some of these Pokemon are older than people watching in this video. Like, for real. Like, it's a lot. I'm actually almost full. I actually almost have it entirely full, and that's kind of a problem there. Like, if I go to, if I go up to Gen 3, I can show you a Pokemon that's, like, super ancient. Like, if I go to Cheesy here, I wonder if it says where he's from. Never, I will never release him. So it says from the Johto region, but I don't know if it actually has, like, the info of where he's from. Connected games. Yeah, you can go to Sword and Shield. But this dude is from Sapphire, from, like, original Sapphire, right? So it's like, it's great. You can't connect Brilliant Diamond just yet. That's coming probably at the same time as it being added to, probably going to be at about the same time as when you can add in the Pokemon to Legends Arceus. They usually wait a while because they don't want people transferring Pokemon to break the game. So that'll be later. Pokemon don't live that long. They live forever in my box that I pay for. I do shiny egg hunting when I'm bored. I will just grab my Switch. I will put my Switch down in front of me, like on a table, grab a single Joy-Con and just spin in circles, hatching eggs for hours, trying to get some shiny Pokemon that I want. Like right now I'm looking for shiny Basculin because I really want a shiny Basculegion. Because Basculegion is one of my... Basculegion might be, depending on how good he is in combat, he might become my new favorite Pokemon. Like, I love Basculegion so much. It's so rad. I love big fish Pokemon. Like, big, dumb fish Pokemon are kind of my shtick. So, like, Wishy-Washy is cool, but he's not always in that cool form. So... You guys, Shiny Hunt in Sword and Shield or Let's Go? Let's Go lets you get easier shiny Pokemon because shiny chaining in Let's Go is really easy. You just keep battling the same Pokemon over and over. Like, it's really easy. But the problem is you can only get Gen 1 Pokemon in it. So... No, I don't like Bruxus. I said big fish Pokemon. Not small ones, but like big, colossal fish. That's enough for David Attenborough? Yeah. Right? Definitely. I mean, I caught them all. Like you might, like, I have one of every one. And as such, like, I got the Magearna that you get a Magearna as a prize. I'd say go Sword and Shield because then you can get pretty much like all them that are in that one, unless you specifically want a Gen 1 Pokemon. If you want a Gen 1 Pokemon, definitely go for it in Gen 1 because it's in Let's Go because it's way easy to shiny chain there, especially because you can see the shinies on the overworld, right? And if you see the shiny on the overworld, then it's like you don't even have to worry about encounters there. You can just easily get it. But, yeah, it's up to you. It's sort of like how in previous games, it's like, what was the best way to get shinies was to chain fish. Well, you can get any Pokemon that's in the water as a shiny pretty easily, but it has to be a Pokemon in the water and not one that, you know, is not a water-based Pokemon. I still haven't found a shiny in Brilliant Diamond. Me neither, right? Because, I mean, shinies are ridiculously rare. And it's just the fact that, you know, it's a very low chance. I mean, especially because you can't get the shiny charm until you get the National Dex, which at this point, you can only get the National Dex through manually getting every Pokemon yourself, right? To get the shiny charm to max out the National Dex, which is like, that's ridiculous. I don't even know how you would get some of them because you have to get the entire Pokemon Dex up to Gen 4. That's ridiculous. Once I can transfer my Pokemon, it'll be much easier, but for now, it's like, that's not happening. The last time I manually caught every single Pokemon was Gen 5 trying to get, because your reward for that, and I think it's in Black and White 2, is getting a shiny Haxorus, at least in the version I was playing. I think it says shiny Dragonite in the other one, which is rad. No, it's not. It's always Haxorus. You get another one. You get the other one there. So I'm hoping, you know, I'll find more there, but I don't think I'm ever gonna find a shiny on stream or on camera. It's just so rare. Pro tip, if you find a shiny, throw a Quick Ball. Always keep Quick Balls on you. Quick Balls, turn 1, if it's a regular Pokemon, you will almost always catch it. Quick Balls are the most broken Pokeball type, aside from Repeat Balls. If you've already caught that Pokemon, a Repeat Ball has like I think it's a 10 times booster, but Quick Balls are 8 times on the first turn there. It's really good. Quick Balls are ridiculously broken. I love them. I'm actually excited to sort of see the different balls that are going to be in, because we've seen the regular and the heavy ball in Legends, but that's about it. I'm the type to use a Master Ball and a Shiny. Usually I keep my Master Ball for Shinies just in case, but Giratina was giving me such like horrible, like he nearly ate up 50 of my like Dusk Balls and then 50 of my Timer Balls, so I just said screw it, and I said I'm probably not going to find a Shiny in this game forever, so let's just use it on him to just make my life easier. I keep my Master Ball just in case there's a shiny. So, funnily enough, it was you says college got you too busy to be a Dex completionist. It was university that I was just like bored after studying, and so for mindlessness, I would try and catch them all. Because it's nice and sort of like, it's not mindless, but it's just something you can chill out with, is just trying to catch them all there. Oh man, Furfrou right now is a hot commodity, because with Pokemon Go, they made it if you get a Furfrou in Pokemon Go and transfer it to home, it keeps its hairstyle. So people are now requesting the individual hairstyles through Go, and the problem is that some hairstyles are exclusive to certain regions. Like, there's a Japanese, like, kabuki-style hair that you can only give your Furfrou in Japan. So people are trying to get, like, the Japanese Furfrou hairstyle in, like, their copies. Because otherwise, if you transfer from, like, Sun and Moon, it loses its hairstyle. But if you transfer from Go, it keeps it. So it's, like, it's a wild thing to make the hair be like that, but at least people can trade it to, like, other regions there with each other. I found Sun and Moons to be almost a little annoying to complete it all. Again, it was just too big. I found it too big. Each island dex was a bit too much for me. I much prefer smaller Pokedexes that you can pretty much get. Oh yeah, people are people will put up legends for the Furfrou styles just because, like, trying to get them. Like, so many shiny Pokemon on there, or so many, like, really good Pokemon, people are putting on the GTS and asking for, like, event legendaries, which you can't even trade. So why would you do that? You can't even trade event legendaries on the GTS. If it has a classic ribbon or it's in a Cherish Ball, you can't even trade it, yo. Why would you even do that? Okay. Well, we're continuing on here. I mean, it's all I'm doing tonight. Got my phone here in case I get emails about coming into work tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to be getting any of those. Let's see. Nothing so far. Why are people messaging me? Why am I getting a message? Okay. Let's see here. How many am I at? So I'm at 3, so that's 9. So I'm at 21 so far. Okay. Yeah, I don't like large pools of Mons. Like, my favorite Pokedex is like the Unova Dex, where it's just 150 brand new Pokemon. It's great. I love that. I played Black and White like 4 times in Japanese. Yes, Big Tony is level 69. I love Big Tony. Big Tony was my MVP through this whole playthrough. I got him, like, right away, and he's, like, the best. I love Big Tony. Hi, Sky, from Japan. That's cool. West King, you got a question? Go ahead. Which Pokemon do you think would be easiest to fight one-on-one? As in with my fists? You want me to fight a Pokemon with my fists? Okay, let me think about this. Oh, frick. Can I say a baby Pokemon? I feel like I could throw hands with a baby Pokemon. And that's about it. Oh, yeah, cast form? I could throw hands with a cast form. Oh, see, I was gonna say Stunfisk, but I don't want to touch a Stunfisk. I don't want to touch a Stunfisk. Because Stunfisk are gross. Stunfisk are disgusting. Nothing in this world should be flat. Love Disc? I feel like it's pretty easy to punch a fish. It's definitely not going to be a bird. Bellsprout. I could take on Bellsprout. I could demolish a Bellsprout. Not a Weeping Bell, but a Bellsprout. Deerling, maybe? I feel like I could take on a Deerling. It's just a small deer, right? And I eat deer. Deer's delicious. Sunkern? I eat several Sunkern at once by the handful. Sunkern is ludicrously weak. I think Sunkern is like the worst one. Trying to go to the expansion pass. I bought it, but it won't let me go. I would say maybe try... I know you need to go to the first station at the beginning of the game, and then you get the pass there by talking to one of the people, by talking to the train guy. You might need to go to the store and try re-downloading the DLC. I know that happened to me where it didn't work the first time, and you just have to re-download it. And make sure you bought it for the right version, because I think there was people who accidentally bought it for, like, if they bought Sword, they got Shields DLC accidentally. Can we all agree that Snom's evolution is a downgrade? I think that Snom's evolution is a downgrade. Yeah, I don't know if I could beat a Bonsly, because it is like rock solid. Like it's a little strong. Just in the defensive department. It's a rock looking tree dude. Oh yeah, Yamper. Yamper's the biggest downgrade ever. Boltund looks like a Paw Patrol reject. It sucks. I hate Boltund. It's pretty, but Snom is near perfection. Snom is like... Was that a wild Chikorita? Sorry, did I just see a wild Chikorita? Sorry, what? Is that right? What? Okay. Wild Chikorita, huh? Okay. I missed that. Wow, okay. Starters. I'm still not used to there being wild starters in games. I remember the first time it was like, oh yeah, you could get, wild, you could get a wild Torchic in, Soul Silver with the Pokewalker, and I'm like, what the heck? You can't do that. That's a starter. And now it's like, yeah, you can get them. Whatever. It's like, frick. You can get all the past starters on hideaways? Dang, dude. Oh, yeah, there's a Bulbasaur. Dang. Okay. It just kind of clicked into me. Thanks for subscribing. That scared me for a sec. I forgot I had those on. The toughest Pokemon in a fist fight? Probably... Bidoof. Because as its Pokedex says, nothing can perturb it. Nothing you do to a Bidoof can make it angry at you. So he will just bounce back. Actually, speaking of bouncing back, probably like Jigglypuff, because it's a balloon. How can you punch a balloon? It just gets knocked away. Just like boing, that's it. I mean, or you could say a ghost type, because you can't even punch him, technically. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend to watch the Gengar Poketoon. It's very good. It's very cute character designs, and is really nice. All those Poketoons are great, and they're English subtitled, which is surprising from the Pokemon Company. Because they don't normally do English subtitles. Then again, they didn't dub them, so that's all they can really do. Primate would mess you up. Primate is a problem. Oh yeah, well, Wobbuffet would just... It's a punching bag, so it would just kind of hit you back. Right? Wobbuffet's wild because its joke is so, like, specific to Japan that like no one in the West understands what it is. It's like it's a comedian. He's a comedian. There's a real guy that Wobba Fett's based on who does the hand up and says like, and he's basically he does the hand up and goes, "That's how it is," right? So like, and that's the joke is that whenever he appears in the anime, he's basically going like, "Yep, that's how it is." So like that joke is like gone because it's you know, instead we get Wobba Fett, which like doesn't really have a joke, but then it kind of comes around with why not? Because then it's sort of like him going like, why not? Like, you know, that's the punchline. Why not? One of my favorite things was I had a kid in that I was teaching and he was like, you can't tell me that Pokemon names mean anything. And I'm like, tell me the Pokemon name and I can tell you what its name is based on. And he would just go and he'd be like, well, what about this Pokemon? And I'd be like, its name is based on this, or this Pokemon, its name is based on this. And he was like, what? Every Pokemon's name is a pun? I'm like, yeah. To re-download it, you just go to the shop that you bought it from. Like, go to the eShop there, and on the eShop, I think you just go to your download section, and you can click on it, and it can download again. Also, my students are like, you know way too much about Pokemon. I'm like, bro, I've been playing it since before you were even a zygote. They're like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, we'll learn later. Oh yeah, you have to make sure to close the game fully, because it needs to proc on the title screen. Sonansu! You know what, though? Shoutouts to them getting Lena Inverse's voice actress to do the Lena Inverse parody when Jessie dresses up as her. We need more Team Rocket. They have been appearing recently. I have not been watching Pokemon Journeys recently, so I've just not been following it. Because in general, like, once you start working jobs, you get less and less time to watch stuff. So I'm pretty much going back to just watching a couple weekly anime right now. Yo, Digimon though every week. Yo, Digimon Weekly. Ghost Game's been incredible. It's so good. Ghost Game is the best. What do you watch it on? I mostly watch my stuff on either Crunchyroll or Funimation. Just because I can watch it on any device pretty much. And I pay for my anime because I have a job and can support it. Not saying everyone has to, but I want to do my part. If you were a Pokemon, what would you think? I would go, yo, let's go with let's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon IRL. Did I get a text message? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What am I getting text messages up? And you can go upstairs. Ah, fine. Gotta come up for a sec. Okay, give me a moment, guys. We're going on break. See you guys in a second. Okay. Quick break. Like I said, just had to go do something. All right. Whoa, got to face forward. There we go. All right. Oh no, my chat refreshed. There we go. It's back. Okay. Also had to go get a drink of water. I love drinking from a water bottle because it makes my model freak the heck out. Sub or dub? I actually really like dubs. I'm a weirdo because I watched dubbed anime when I was a kiddo, but I prefer subs for Pokemon. Can you show me how to re-download it? It's like you just go to the... I'm not going to show you my stuff, but you go to the eShop there, and you can get it that way. I think you can go to eShop, and then you can click on the DLC again. What Pokemon would you be? Totodile. Totodile. Because then I could eat things with my big mouth. Also, I can go... And it gives me Apom vibes. It's a microaggression. It's a microaggression, bro. Lisa Ortiz, the one who voiced Lena Inverse voice in that cameo, is the current director. Yes! Lisa Ortiz does direct the Pokemon anime and does a lot of NPCs in it too now. Lisa Ortiz is great. Lena Inverse is her best role, and it's great, and I love it. I actually got to talk to the voice for Ash. Yay, we got another one. The original voice for Ash there at one of our conventions. And of course, everyone's asking her about Pokemon, but I went to ask her about Slayers because she voices Amelia in it. And I asked her, I'm like, so in that one episode where you had to sing in Japanese, were you given any prep or anything? And she looked at me and she just said, we are given no prep for anything as voice actors. You just come in that day and you're told what you're gonna do. And it was really funny. Also, I said, as a teacher, what's your go-to like remedy for a sore throat? And she said, oh my goodness, like you are asking the most actually good questions. She's like, everyone asks questions about like, what's your favorite Pokemon and stuff that she really doesn't care about. But she's like, finally, someone's asking a question I can actually answer. So it was just funny there. Oh yeah, no, she's Manuela there. And someone asked her about Manuela. They're like, how did it feel being Manuela, which is quite different from your other roles. She's like, it was nice because I could just speak with my normal voice. And it's like, yeah, I could hear that. I could hear that. Like, it was just her kind of regular voice, pretty much. Just a little bit more sultry. It was really good. And she even, when I went to her booth later to get something signed, I got Pokemon Puzzle League for the N64 sign, because signing cartridges is like my favorite thing. And she just like gave me a free autograph for my class, and she's like, I was just like, oh, it's like the best. And she's like, you're the real hero here. And I'm like, it was great. Some people are so nice. It's sort of like, I had, Erica Mendez, the voice, no, not Erica Mendez, Erica Lindbeck, the voice of Futaba in Persona, as well as other roles. She painted my nails on stage, which was like one of the most amazing experiences ever, because they were taking up volunteers for her and Mela Lee, the voice of Tiki and Rin Tosaka, and they were going up and doing like kind of like a podcast thing, and they said, well, we want to do it, but we want to be painting people's nails at the same time. And they said, do we have any volunteers to get their nails painted? And I threw my hand up, and my friend Adrian was there, and he's like, bro, really? It's like, dude, I'm gonna get my nails painted by Erica Lindbeck. This is gonna be the most amazing thing ever. And I got my nails painted on stage with Erica Lindbeck. She I mean, yeah, she was holding my hand, and you know, kind of, it was kind of an experience, right? But it was great. It was really, really good. It was a really good time there. And then afterwards, I tweeted about it. And then when I went to go get my copy of Persona signed there, she looked at me and she's like, "Oh my God, you had so many followers, and you're kind of big on YouTube. I didn't know you were like a person." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I am." And she's like, "Oh man, that's awesome." Yeah, they're really chill. Oh yeah, no, I volunteered. I threw my hand up immediately for that. Because why wouldn't I? Hi, I'm doing pretty good. Just came back from a break, got some, got what bowl? Water, so good. Becoming an adult is realizing that drinking water is really sick. When you're a kid, it's like, ew, water, I don't care about that. But now I'm an adult, I can be like, yo, water. Water's sick. I love drinking a nice glass of water. Except I'm drinking a water bottle. That's just because I was too lazy to pour myself a glass there. Because where I live, I actually live with the most delicious water in North America. Tap water. And I could literally just drink it out of the tap and it's delicious. Yeah, I got a dome fossil earlier here. Well, I got a helix fossil. You can get them randomly here. I got a skull fossil. No, I've come to appreciate water. A good thing of water is really nice. But then again, I get really thirsty. Because, like, as I, all of my work involves speaking. Every single thing I do. I started with Turtwig in this one. Every single job I do involves speaking, so as such, it's like, no matter what I do, my voice is always kind of parched. No, so our tap water doesn't need to be filtered. It's that clean. It's great. Like, our tap water, I mean, it is filtered, but our tap water is, like, mundo clean. Yeah, I don't really drink pop. Or, well, we call it pop, you call it soda. I don't drink it much. The only, like, sort of, like, non-water drink that I drink quite a bit of is iced tea. And that's because Canadian iced tea is, like, closer to sweet tea in America. But it's actually, like, not bad for you. As opposed, like, it's not as sugary. It's really good. Like, that's my default drink, is just a nice glass of iced tea. I don't drink water because it tastes like carrots or watermelon. But both of those are delicious. Both of those are wonderful. If you didn't have to do anything at all, would you be happy or sad? That sounds terrifying. Yeah, good evening. Yes, hello, Jonathan. British people in hard water area have to deal with sucky lime water. Yeah, no, our water is super clean. Our water is great. It's super delicious. Also, it has, and this is the thing, because it's like, it's a controversial thing apparently in the States, but where we have, it's awesome. It has fluoride in it. And there's people that are super against fluorinating the water, but like legitimately, thinking about everyone I know, I don't know people who get cavities. Like, there's like no cavities around us because literally drinking the water cleans your teeth here. And there's no flavor or anything. Now, there's people against that because like, water should be pure, water should be 100% water. And it's like you could, or you could have it clean your teeth, right? It's like, you know, I would drink more milk if it didn't make my tummy hurty. I don't know if I'm lactose. I might be. I assume I am, but I don't think so. Or I think so. Just because it makes my stomach hurt when I drink enough. When I drink at least like half a glass of milk. How'd you play with other people if they have the game? You can set up rooms and stuff to do that, but I'm just on the global, just anyone can join. So I think there's just a chance you'll come in here with me. Just how it works. Because you can set up like private underground areas, but I'm just in the public area. Yeah, I if I were to eat cereal, I'd eat my cereal raw as well. But here's the thing. We have very, very strict laws about what can be in cereal. like very strict laws about what can be in cereal here. So as such, most of the American cereals don't get brought up here. All we have is very plain, very boring cereals. And as such, I don't like cereal here. It's pretty gross. I enjoyed playing Diamond when it came out back in the day. And so playing this again is quite nice. It's very, very nostalgic. There's a couple areas in this game that have made me quite nostalgic for that original era. But there's still new stuff that makes it kind of fun, you know. Like, honestly, if I were to ever replay Diamond and Pearl, I'd play this version again. It's just nice. Runs better. No HMs is the best thing. I will gladly lose a lot of the platinum benefits for no HMs every day. HMs can stuff it. I just in general don't like eating at breakfast time. All I need is, like, when I wake up, give me a glass of coffee and I'm good to go. That's it. That's all I need. Why do I need anything else? Maybe I'll grab a single piece of toast, or, you know, maybe we have a leftover cookie or a palm leaf. Those are nice. Trying to buy some old games are expensive. Who boy are they? Literally tomorrow, my friend and I are going to a used game store and we're going to be looking at some old games there. But yeah, old games are ludicrously expensive. I mean, whoa, hello, game. Okay. It makes sense because, oh, there's a big one. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a big one, baby. Because they're not in print anymore. The friend is Adrian, of course. I have, like, no more friends that I hang out with really in real life just to keep my friend circle small. Oh, Baniri's annoying to evolve because you gotta get its friendship up. No, a palm leaf is a type of, like, pastry that we have here. It's sort of like, it's like a leaf-shaped, very sweet... Oh my god, is this another? Oh my god, baby! 2 in a row! Holy crap. What are the chances? Oh my god. Bro! Bro, 2 large ones in a row? Oh! Oh, baby! Nice. Nice. That's the good stuff. Yeah, Baniri's hard because Baniri is the Pokemon that is programmed to freaking hate you when you catch it. Like, Baniri will hate you. It is the lowest base happiness of any Pokemon, and then it evolves by friendship. It's crazy. Trying to get a shiny legendary because I'm in the Dynamax adventure. I tried to go shiny hunting in the Dynamax adventures, but it's like, the chances are, I mean, they're better than anywhere else, but they're like, they're still super rare and you have to battle them over and over. I'll have donuts every now and then. I like donuts. Don't know about ramen for breakfast. Actually, you know what I do have sometimes? Because I like how I said, like, I don't eat breakfast, but I actually will. Not so fast. I have the lowest base happiness of any Pokemon. Oh, you're a Pokemon. I see. I actually, like, I will eat, and I hate to say this, but I love Japanese breakfasts. Like, having, like, a little bit of fried rice or miso soup. I'll have that, and that's delicious. Right? But I'm not a fan of... I don't need that fossil. I am not a fan of... other breakfasts, but miso in the morning, oh, just gets your day going. I will have, if I have leftover, like, chicken, like, if I go to a restaurant and have something with fried chicken, and I have leftover chicken in the morning, I will take that chicken, throw it on a waffle, and have chicken and waffles, and that is the biggest breakfast I will have that I can eat, because chicken and waffles is so good. If you've never had chicken and waffles with maple syrup on top, oh my god, you are missing out. That stuff is so good. It's so good. It's one of those combinations that you don't think would work good, but it does. Oh, and put a little paprika. Put a little paprika on it. A little bit of paprika. That makes it good. Oh, hey, we got a Lily. I don't have a little leap yet, so we'll get that. A little bit of paprika. If you got that smoked paprika, put that smoked paprika on it. Yeah. Which Pokemon could you beat in chess? Probably Yamper. I feel like my chances of beating a dog at chess are pretty high. I feel like it's pretty good. Until he starts eating the pieces, and then I'm screwed. Just turns around and eats the pieces on me. Once I failed a shiny Kyogre, yeah, it happens. It happens. I was like, I found a shiny Gigantamax Garbodor, and like, it was so, I was like, whoa, it was so cool. I gotta keep talking to these people to get the Spirit Tomb too. Okay. Stop tinging. Playing chess against a Slowpoke is like playing Monopoly. You would just never finish it. I don't think anyone in history has ever finished a game of Monopoly. I think it's a grift. Why do you want these shards? Okay, so every time you get 3 shards, or 3 small shards, or one of the large ones, you can trade it in for a special slate, and those slates can be used to get legendary Pokemon. Once you get all the legendary Pokemon in Ramanas Park, you get a special bonus battle against Giratina, who is level 100 and in its origin form, and if you beat him, you get the ability to get the origin form for your own Giratina. And origin form Giratina is one of my favorite Pokemon, so as such, I want him. Even if I'm not going to use him much, because as soon as you trade him away, he loses his origin form, but that's how it is. I'm at the Steel Gym, and I'm so confused. Just keep riding the lifts, you'll get through it. Just keep riding those lifts around. Eventually, you'll find your way to where you go. Oh, thank you. I guess I'm a Scrimblow, so I count as a Pokemon. I mean, there's no difference, right? Every single Scrimblow is a Pokemon. I once saw a thing that said, my favorite little Pikachu is Pokemon. And I was like, want to die. It's almost as bad as that one news article that shows a picture of Radical Edward and says it's Cowboy Bebop at his computer. It's like, bro, no. Google that if you haven't beat. Just type in Cowboy Bebop at his computer and you'll get very, very angry. It's great. I love it. I love when people have no idea what to do for the most basic things. They just get the names wrong. It's so funny. Yeah, if you have the bell that increases friendship, you can throw that on and it makes it easier to get them up. You can get most of the legendaries in this game. Yeah, you can get Giratina origin form, but you have to get beat all the other legendaries. And it's what you do is you need to catch the regular Giratina, and then you can battle the origin form one. And when you beat it, you can turn yours into origin form. You're actually fighting the one from Platinum, which is kind of cool. Man, when are they going to put up more Stone Ocean episodes? I want to watch more. I love Stone Ocean. It's one of my favorite seasons. Well, favorite parts in the manga, so I'm excited to see more. And I'm really enjoying what we've got so far, but it's just like, man, I want more. Give me more. Yeah, for the bell, I think it's, let's see, do I even have it? You want to use, if you have it, I don't know if I have it. Yeah, the Soothe Bell. If you have the Soothe Bell, that's what you want to use. They added some of Stone Ocean to the vault today. Yeah, it's good. They've been slowly adding JoJo, which I think is actually kind of smart rather than dumping it all at once. Honestly, if we want to talk about... I've not seen Tenant. If you want to talk about the best value for, like, a service, Shonen Jump's price to content ratio is the most absurd I've ever seen. For $2 a month, it's bajillions of issues. It's so good. It's so good, the content there. Like, I will gladly keep paying for that forever. Unless they get into NFTs, in which I will cancel my subscription, which I threatened to do already, but I don't think they're doing that, so we're all good. Especially when they saw how angry we got. I don't think they'll be doing that anytime soon. I know people are really scared about CGI horses for a Steel Ball Run, but, like, honestly, the CGI that was in Stone Ocean is looking pretty good. Like, I know people just can't stand CGI in anime, but if it makes their life easier to animate, honestly, go for it. Doesn't bother me. I've watched all of Berserk. At this point, everything's uphill. I know, so it doesn't bug me personally, just because I found it to at least not clash to a point where it's a problem. Like, if it clashes to where it's a problem, then I can't do that. Like, if I can look and... No, you know what gets me? When I'm watching an anime and you have characters that are always CG versus characters that are always... not CG. Okay, weirdest moment in your life. I didn't watch Promised Neverland Season 2 because people told me to not watch it. A weirdest moment of my life. I was on a train going to Portsmouth from London. So I'm over in jolly old England there, and a girl gets on a train and sits across from me. Which is weird, because, like, I'm an ugly person in real life who people mostly stay away from. But this girl sits across from me on the train. And I'm just sitting there. I'm on my phone. I'm playing, I think, my DS or it wasn't Switch at the time. So I'm playing my DS or my phone. And she just looks up at me and she says, "Hi there. I'm a fortune teller. Would you like me to read your fortune?" And she wasn't much older than me, but I'm like, okay. And so I said, you know what? Sure, go ahead, tell me my fortune. And she grabs my palm and she's, oh yeah, baby, big plate. That's what I wanted. Okay. But she grabs my palm and she's reading my palm and she's doing these tarot cards. And, like, that's all good. It's all going fine. But what ended up happening is she tells me my fortune. I look down at my phone and I thank her and we talk a little bit, you know, but then I look down at my phone to check for my stop because of course I'm in another country taking a train. I need to know when to get off. I look up and she's gone. She's gone. She just literally vanished. And, like, I can't explain how this happened. She just disappeared. I don't know if she just got off immediately at the right time, but she was gone. Like, I'm sure she was there. She 100% was there. But just the way that she vanished on me, like, I legitimately was freaking out and thinking, like, oh my god, did she disappear? Like, what? And then, you know, I was like, okay, it must have just been when I turned around. But, like, when that happened, I was a little freaked out. She was very pretty. But, like, I was like, what a weird moment. Just meeting a stranger on a train, having this, like, connection moment, and then she just disappears forever. Like, what a moment. Also, before I got on the train, I was waiting. No, this wasn't London. This was like taking a train out to Portsmouth, like a real train. And so it was more lax, right? But before that, speaking of a London train, when I was waiting for the train at the London station, no, I was waiting to leave Portsmouth, I think. Yeah, I was leaving Portsmouth. No, I was leaving. Where was I leaving? I forget where. I was leaving somewhere, but I'm waiting for the train, and this girl comes up to me, and she is plastered out of her mind. I'm talking about. She is just like so drunk, and she just comes up to me, and she's like, I'm going to be taking the train today. And I'm like, yeah, good for you. And she comes up and like kisses me on the cheek, and she's like, I like you. You're so nice and American. Because she obviously heard my accent. And I'm just like, thanks, right? Like, this lady was obviously like 30 years old, and she was just like, it was like 8 a.m, and she was drunk out of her mind. And you know what? I was like, it's fine. Just had to, nowadays I'd worry about washing my cheek, but back then it was like, whatever. I had many I go on many adventures when I'm like on my trips there. Just things happen. Events occur. Like when no, she wasn't very pretty. No, she was not. She was very scraggly. She looked like someone you'd mostly avoid, yeah. Like, things happen when I go on trips. Like, for example, when I was in Japan, I just, all of a sudden, I start hearing this crowd outside my hotel room. I'm like, what's going on? Like, here I am, just trying to chill in my hotel, because I'm tired, because walking around all day. And all of a sudden, I hear, like, it almost sounds like an emergency. Like, what's going on? There's a huge crowd, there's lights, there's noise. What's going on? And I look out my window, and who's there but Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on stage outside my hotel room giving a speech. I'm just like, guess I'm not sleeping tonight, because Shinzo Abe himself has come in to tell me to help raise Japan's procreation rates. It was wild. Just things happen to me. I like to say that in real life, my luck stat is maxed out because things just occur. I answered my favorite starters earlier. I gave kind of an overview. I literally can't break down my favorites in general. Do you like horror? I enjoy it. I don't seek it though. I like real horror and not jump scare horror. Check your badges, go to your trainer card. You can check them here. Your badges. See, they're all dirty. You can rub them if you're on the touch screen. Clean them up. Yeah, things happen when I go on trips, which of course makes me leaving for another country. I'm sure many things will happen. Just cause, yeah. There's a lot of things that can happen over there. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Howdy, you can call me Haley Bug or Haley for short. All right, Haley. Yeah, so I'm sure once I go overseas, there's gonna be many things that happen. Why more babies in Japan where the population is a lot? Because you see, that population that's a lot is mostly old people. And right now, the birth rate is in the negatives, meaning that more people are dying than are being born. Meaning the population is decreasing, which is really bad for a nation. You don't want a nation's birth rate to go into the negatives. So they are actually really pushing for people to literally come to Japan to have babies. Because they need people. Right? Well, you say no anime, but guess what? There's a lot of animes now being worked on by worldwide studios. Like, for example, in the new season Digimon Ghost game, a lot of the scenes that are being done for certain episodes are being done by Studio Yata, which is an American studio mostly known for animating Game Grumps music videos. That's right, the studio behind all the Starbomb music videos are literally making Digimon now. It's weird to think about, but it's kind of rad. Because now that it's worldwide and you can just hire people from the internet, now it's all way more worldwide. The world has definitely changed with how anime is made. It used to be, if you wanna make anime, go to Japan, but now it's literally if you're overseas, just start drawing, and you can get hired on to do stuff from home. Crazy, crazy world. I had a friend who really didn't like Piplup. It was very strange. He just really hated Piplup for some reason. I think it was because he said specifically it was the anime that made him not like Piplup. It's like, okay, it's fine. Have you seen Parasite, both the film and the anime? Nope, for both. The anime I know is very body horror focused, and ya boy can't handle that. I enjoy a good Raitan every now and then, or something that's creepy, but body horror is something that I cannot deal with there. Korea does a lot of grunt work for anime. Korea, China, Thailand, all those places. They do a lot just because it's cheaper, right? Pokemon would have the best metal scream. Whismer line doesn't count. Toxicity line. Grabbing these. Alright. Man, it's so nice to have a drink of water. I don't know how people stream without water. You're crazy. Okay, so in your opinion, how hard is it to become a teacher? Well, at least where I'm at, it's not that hard. I mean, it's harder here than in the States, because I read about how, like, in the States, you can just be a parent and you can be a sub. That's whack. But for, you know, I had to do 4 years of university, which wasn't too hard. The hardest part about being a teacher is having to deal with people. And deal with... Oh my god, yes, we got another one! Yay! Having to deal with conflict. Like, there's a reason that a lot of teachers, like, didn't, like, they didn't solve my issue. Well, it's because it's really tiring to solve many of those in a day, right? It doesn't take a ton of physical energy, but it takes a lot of mental energy for sure. If the Tsukihime remake gets an English release, will you do a Let's Play of it? I'm gonna do a Let's Play of it, even if it doesn't get an official English release. I'm gonna, because the fan translation is already being worked on, so I'll be working on that later. Yeah, so I'll be playing that for sure. Tyler, I hate video games. I'm doing this because I hate myself. It's what I do. Let's see here. What does an old charm do? I think that makes Pokemon avoid you if you put it on there. Like, it makes Pokemon... Like, it's like a repel if you put it on your first Pokemon. It's either that or boost ghost type moves. It should say what it does. I mean, I play Pokemon a lot, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. I very much... I need to look stuff up every now and then. Every now and then I forget the names of that. Do not call me Tyler, says Tyler. That's on you, Tyler, for having your name set to Tyler, Tyler. You're Tyler while you're Tyler. I'm gonna be honest, you're like the second nice Tyler I ever met. Still need to finish the Tsukihime LP. I finished Kohaku's, but I haven't gotten to Queen Hisui's yet. Yeah, it's beat. Yeah, it's beat. I think you got that backwards, because Kohaku's is last. Unless you did it backwards, in which case, that's surprising. You're a gym leader, what type would be... Okay, a water type for sure. I love... Yes! It's a big one! Yeah, baby! Sorry, I got excited. Water type and Wishy-Washy or Basky Legion. What's your favorite Far Side route? That's a tough one, actually. I enjoy... I don't know. They're all so different. I actually kind of like how crazy that Kohaku's went at the end there. That one was really good. Kohaku's went nuts there. It had many twists that I didn't expect. Overall, Tsukihimi's like just a really good read. I think I like Fate more, though. I think I like Fate Stay Night more, which is just because a lot of the modern stuff of it improve it. I'm gonna be getting to the anime of that soon, too. I should be getting fairly close, yeah. I'm gonna have to check here. Alright, let me see here. How many do I got? Because the big ones each count for 3, which is like mundo good. Let's see here. I need 39. So, let's see here. I have... So, 3 times 7, 21. 21 plus 17 is... As it's late. What is 21 plus 17? 38. Oh my god, we only need one more. Oh my god, we only need one more. Never mind. Wow, we are nearly done. Numbers are hard, and I'm tired. Math is hard. And I tell my students that. Like I do. When students are like, math is hard, I'm like, it is. It is hard. You're correct. And that's why we're working on this together, buddy. It's you and me. We got this. I'll make mistakes. You point them out. You make mistakes. I point them out. We work together. That's how we do it. Yo, for real though, people that are like, oh man, I don't like English class. What are you talking about? English is the easiest class. You just make stuff up, and if you can justify the stuff you're making up, you get it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I do have a Discord server. If you would like to join, it is a $1 Patreon pledge. You can pledge in the description of most videos. It is in there. You can go check it out. I mostly do that just because I kept it open for a while, and we were getting not the best people. So as such, it has a $1 minimum price gate, which mostly keeps out people. If you can't pay, well, I mean, that's just how we do it. Just trying to keep it in. Trying to keep it nice and good. The problem with math is I think I have dyscalculia because numbers get mixed up in my head. Like if you gave me a 5-digit number to try and remember, I would just lose it. I could do 2 digits or 4 digits, but if you were to give me a 5 or 3 or 7-digit number, I won't be able to remember it. And I don't know why that is. What level is my starter supposed to be if I've not finished the 5th gym? I have no idea about that. I have no idea. Oh, our Discord is hella cursed. Oh, it's rough. Every single day is another nightmare in that Discord, and I love it. I mean, we're all good friends there, but it's also a... it's also a place where they make fun of me. Oh, you'll be good at level 40, I think. It's a place where, like, I post, and the response is, oh no, here comes Tanner. It's like, wait. Also, like, half the people there were like, yeah, I watched one of your videos, and now I'm more of a fan of the Discord than your videos. So I'm like, that's fair. That's fine. And also, it's totally fair. Because I deserve to be put in check. I deserve it. I can't get too big for my hubris. because then problems occur. Ah. Water. Oh yeah, we make fun of everyone in our Discord. It's all equal opportunity. It's great. Except when they make fun of me doing typos. That's when I get tilted. Like, yeah, sorry, I have big fat thumbs on my phone. Okay. Let's see here. We got bonus time, meaning we should be getting some more here. Just need one more. It wasn't Nessa feed. It was the girl in this one, Maylene. That's the one whose feet I was talking about. Or it might have been Nessa too. Possibly. We said I'm ugly. You're not ugly. No, I'm not ugly. I'm just I'm very plain, which does not make people want to sit by me. I'm incredibly non-threatening, which is like good, I guess. But it also makes me a mark. People look at me like if I'm in a mall or something, I'm the one that people will come up to and try to get me into one of their like shady stalls to buy something. I was physically grabbed in Mexico and dragged into a stall, and this Mexican lady made me buy a poncho, and I still have the poncho, but she physically grabbed me into her store, like full on stolen away. And I was like 16 at the time, and like it was scary being but a child and getting ripped into a store by a Mexican lady. But she did have that a nice poncho, so I got that. She wanted me to buy something. I mean, that's the way they do it in Mexico. There, they just grab you in and make you go to your go to the place. What would my final smash be? I have no idea. Favorite Fate route? Heaven's Feel, probably. Probably Heaven's Feel. I guess my final smash would just be like probably just doing a big reference to something. Oh, cool, I got a ball! Haven't got an iron ball yet. That's good for the move Fling. Probably some weeb thing. That's what I do. I'm a big weeb. Getting recognized in the manga section of stores. Oh, all the Artorias coming in like, oh, okay, no, that's pretty good. That's strong. That's strong. I like that. All the different sabers in there. That'd be great. That'd be really good. That's really strong. And then they all smooch me on the cheek. And I blush because I'm shy. I go, whoa, you can't do that, not till we're married. And then they say we are all married. Haven't you seen the show Sister Wives? Well, you're on Artoria Wives, and we're all your wife. And I'm like, blushy, 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 blushy. Except for Lily, because that's weird. Wouldn't do that one. Okay. Literally just need one more. Well, if you're getting secondhand embarrassment, that means the bit has connected. You see, that's what we call a forced cringe comedic bit. That was the whole point of it, was to make you deeply uncomfortable. You specifically. And then, congratulations. It has achieved its mission. It's sort of like nothing is funnier than when I purposefully mispronounce stuff. It's like, then people are like, you said it wrong. I'm like, yeah, of course I know that. I'm purposely saying it super wrong because it's funny to mispronounce words. Honestly, death via cringe is how I would beat people in fights. Like, absolutely. What if the chair got a route? Wouldn't be very long after what Shiki does to it. Honestly, one of the best bits I think I've done in one of my Let's Plays was adding the chair into Mugen and having him air combo it. It's great. I was like, what? Like that? I worked hard on that bit because I had to physically take a character and I had to change every sprite to be the chair. I grabbed Striker from Mortal Kombat, which is why he randomly turns into Striker for like a couple of frames, because I guess not all of them saved properly. It's like the best, that's the best bit I did, I think. I used to do a lot more bits in my videos when I had like way more time to do them. But now I work a job. I'm so old. It's wild that you can go through my old videos and I am like in junior high at the start of them, all the way through to like having a career. It's honestly, I will not die. Like when I am ready to pass on, right? Yeah, oh no, it's the same table as before, it's just sitting differently. But when I'm old and technology fails me and I can't live forever, I will literally have enough footage for my family to listen to people forever. You can't be that old. I'm 27. I've been doing videos for over 10 years on this dang platform. Working jobs now. Got through all of university. Like, literally, all 4 years of university, all 4 years of me in university are documented on my channel. That's wild. I know, 27. I'm so old. I'm an old man on the internet. Back in my day, I remember when YouTube let you upload things that were adult. It was very strange. Not good. I was 25 2 years ago. 27 is ancient now. I thought it was 17 or 19. Oh man. Does that mean if you look back through your videos, we can hear your voice crack? No, so here's the thing. My voice has not changed. I think the way I speak has changed, but my voice itself has not changed since those older ones. It was wild. Like, you can go back to older videos and I sound roughly the same. In fact, I look the same from when I was that age, too. I think was friends with you when you were in university. Who? Who? Adrian? Adrian hated me in high school. I tell the story all the time. But, like, I came into his school as the new big shot, and people were like, yo, there's this new kid going around telling us about, oh, that Holes video was from when I was, like, that's from when I was, like, 9. So, yeah, of course it sounds different in that one. That one sounds really old. That one's like, that's me as an actual child. Oh, you. Yeah. I think, because I talked to you, Beat, on the Skullheart forums in high school for me. And then, you know, we kind of actually got to talking fully in university. Because I went right from high school to university. I had no downtime. Some people have downtime. I had no downtime. I went immediately from, I went right from grade 12 right into university, which was terrifying, by the way. Going right into university, scariest experience of your life when your professor comes in and he's like, I just got back done being knighted by Queen Elizabeth for my work on literature. And I'm like, oh my god. How old were you when you made the Metabots videos? That was like last year, so like 26. Yes, my avatar does have hair. See, you can sort of see. He is a little bit on the back there. It's a little tough to see on the black there. Which KOF fighter would be most annoying to fight against IRL? Kula, because you beat her up and people look at you like, why are you beating up a child? And you're like, but she started it. Chin? Chin, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Make some fan art. Oh, I greatly appreciate it. If you actually look at the bottom there, you see where, right there, where it says hashtag Neko North. You can throw any fan art on there on Twitter. Are you a Sphinx cat? I don't have no idea what type of cat I am. I'm just a cat, yo. Yeah, I have a hashtag that I don't think anyone has used, but that's fine. I know you're supposed to make a fan art hashtag for VTubers, so I made one there. Do the evolution stones become more common after defeating the Elite Four? Yes. Oh yeah, a lot more common. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff becomes a lot more common after beating the Elite Four. I'm getting tons of them. Like, how many am I at now? Let's see here. Whoop. Let's see. Where's my stones? It'd be under other items. Let's go sort by type. Let's see here. Where are they? Yeah, I have 21 firestones right now. Like, yeah, as you can see, they are quite common ones. I mean, then again, I've been doing this for 3 hours, and that was about after an hour of doing it on my own there. So, favorite ultra combo from Street Fighter V? Sakura's elbow on the character select screen, because that's an ultra combo to your face when you see it. And once you see it, it's ruined. You don't know what I'm talking about? You are lucky. Sakura's elbow is a problem. We did it! That's the last one, baby! Oh my goodness. Let's do the count up here. Wait, it might not be. Sorry, Street Fighter 4. Sakura's elbow in Street Fighter 4. I'm so used to saying Street Fighter 5. Let's see, let's count. Because it needs to be divisible by, okay, 18. Let's see here. 3, 6, 9. Yep. Yep. That looks to be enough. That looks to be enough. I think that's enough. 18 of them. So let's see here. So I got... So I'm gonna do the math. I'm gonna do the math, okay? Because so let's see here. So we got 18 divided by 3. That is... That's 6. We have 6 legendaries with these ones. And then we have 7 legendaries with the large ones. That means we can get 13 legendaries. Ramanas... How many are in Ramanas Park? Let's see here. We have... Let's see here. Get your hands on them. I'm just looking here, double checking that it's 39 because I don't want to stop here. I want to get them all right now. Let's see here. Yeah, you need 13 slates. So that's it. We got them all. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go. Baby, baby. And all it took was hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of work. But it's worth it for that bonus boss. Good stuff, me. Now to go out and save. Because I'd cry. If you were a god, what type of god would you be? A benevolent one. That also makes it rain maple syrup. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, crack my neck. What time are we at? I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. It's 9:30 p.m. That's like my bedtime, yo. It's like my bedtime. I'm a tired boy. I'm a tired boy. All right, well. Thank you all for joining me. Made this grind a lot easier. It was a lot of fun to just shoot the crap, as they say. And I will be using this to film the finale, which will be coming out pretty soon. So that's pretty good there. Oh, stretchy. Gotta get S'more's videos ready to go then. All right. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everyone. Ciao.